Yeah.
Roll out.
Yeah.
Roll out.
Get your ass up.
Roll out.
Out your mama house.
Roll out.
You smell.
Roll out.
Take a shower.
Roll out.
Get a job.
Roll out.
Your mama house.
So we on the west side.
Hotter than hot.
Yeah.
89 degrees today. It's a little balmy.
Yeah.
Little balmy.
We know how to do it.
How to party.
Yes, we do. Say what?
How to party.
Where we party at?
In the city.
I gotta call some more. Rancho Cucamonga.
Yeah, you got that in.
In the city.
City of Fontana.
In the city.
City of Compton.
We keep it rocking. We keep it rocking.
Do it, Speedy.
I want to welcome everybody to the Wild Wild West. 1, 2, 3. Kick. You gotta know how to do that. Take skills to do that.
There's some people that do not think there's that many cities out here, man.
Something of that sort. It's Freaky Friday.
Yeah, it is.
End of the week. Top of the hour. If you're supposed to be there now, you are late. So you might as well stay in the car and just finish listening to us. This is the...
Funniest 4 hours of your life.
What you do with the other 20 is your business.
Yes, it is.
I like how you change your voice, Speedy.
Yeah, I know I can do that. Just throw it all over the motherfucking place. You're going to have a great time today. We have a plethora of guests.
What does that mean?
A lot.
Oh, okay.
In abundance.
Ooh. Pull out your dictionary app.
No, we'll not.
Honey Bundus.
It's your boy Speedy. It's the Rollout Show right here on the Foxxhole. It's Speedy and Friends, and I'll be
Speedy.
up in this.
Yeah.
Focus on your fumes. You're not focused at all. What are you doing?
My voice, you hear my voice hurts. That's
Your voice hurts?
yeah.
Why?
I don't know, because I was at the Boys and Men concert singing along to all the songs.
Oh, okay. You sung with all the songs?
I sang all the songs.
You didn't take a break on nothing.
In Motown Philly, I forgot I was hurt, and I tried to do the Running Man.
Oh,
and
wow.
It was bad.
Nisha.
Whoa.
Came on a little
East Coast swing.
We can't leave you by yourself for shit.
I know. And it was last minute. Ivy LaShawn, she called me. She was like, girl, I got an extra ticket. You want to go? And it was right by my house. You can get ready in 10 minutes? I said, maybe 15. And then I got ready, and we had the time of our
So
life.
most dudes have been like, shit. Well, you know what? Never mind.
I threw my hair into a bun, my little honey crescent roll. Had a little...
Jeans or stretchies?
Jeans. A nice little
Your
blazer
little what roll?
and everything, and some eyelashes.
Well, hilarious. In the building. All the way from Washington, D.C.
Yeah.
More
Freaky Friday. It's his freaky song.
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh.
Oh, that sweet wine and dine.
I'm fucking you tonight.
There's another one.
Say, when I pump.
See right there.
Some say the X makes the sex
Spectacular. Let me lick you from the neck to the back of ya. Some deliverance chills up that spine.
That ass is mine, yeah.
No crystal tonight.
Hey.
We fucking. That's cool.
Take them drawers
He
off.
killed
We
that shit.
fucking.
God, he killed that shit. Well,
They're making love. We fucking.
in the building from the
Yes.
state of Washington
It is.
on the 1 yard line. Show your love.
Yeah, for my Freaky
Kanisha
Friday.
Bus.
Yeah.
Cougar for life.
I'm about to reinvent sex. Carry got 'em like who's next? And I'ma make it my duty to handle so oozy. You think I invented X? Yeah. Saying ain't nothing new under the sun. You never seen a player do what I've done. When you're so
Oh, she's been rehearsing.
This is my song.
Apparently so.
no good. On my body, rocking
Went to a
like an
voice
old
trainer.
wood. If anyone ain't
Don't mess up my shit.
Go, keep going.
That was good. I was erotic.
Yeah, you. I
liked it. It turned off. I
thought
would
that
have
was
kept
a
going.
Bones song, the way you were getting into it.
Hey.
She was thinking about bones.
back to your crib.
This is what you want to do.
Upstairs in your bed.
Hey.
Boy, what I think. Boy, what I think. Boy, what I think. When I pull back them sheets and you climb on top of me.
Wow. Oh, this is my
Boy, what I think. Boy, what
wow.
I think. Boy, what I think. Boy, what I think. You gon' think I invented sex.
Yeah. Wow. I want to do it right now.
You know my room was upstairs.
Your wife told me.
Oh.
She's into that.
Oh, her.
Shit. Also in the building.
Hey.
Crenshaw High's own.
Summer of 92.
TDP.
91 Toyota Supra, twin turbos, Recaro seats.
You know about that.
210 freeway. Some girls was in a, what was they in? I think they was in a BMW. They were chasing us on the freeway. And we was going to Vegas. And we told her, we'll see you in Vegas, bitch. This is right after the riots. And said, we had to get our mind right. All that stealing we was doing. We had to leave. It was too good. But thank you, DJ Quick, for that one. 1992. We had a ball with that. That's TDP, Mr. 123 Knox. Baby. Good morning, good mid-morning to all of y'all out there in XM radio world, because this is the Foxxhole morning rollout show with Speedy and Friends.
Yeah.
That was hot.
No, it wasn't hot.
It is freaking.
It was super hot.
Super hot.
Super hot.
Super hot. Yeah, I remember the Supras with the Recaro seats. They
Speedy.
pump up on the side.
Come on, twin turbo.
Dude, you get $1,500 for the seats.
Well, I ain't gonna say that much on
that.
air, but
Oh, you mean the seats individually?
Mm-hmm.
That means you have to take them out the car.
Pretty much.
How do you do that, Speedy?
It's a secret I'll have to keep with it, brother.
Oh, wow.
because like the European dudes, some of the Asian dudes, they had bugs wanted the Recaro seats.
Then what happened was in L.A., because it became a big thing that the car was being stolen, if the police saw those seats in your car, they automatically knew
They were stolen.
They were stolen.
You didn't legit.
Even though you could actually go buy them, because somebody could tow their car out and you just say, I want the seats.
Yeah.
But they were just Supras. And Supras were the easiest. Okay, anyway.
There you go, snitch.
It is Freaky Friday.
Snitch.
Your probation officer is outside, Speedy.
And my freaky song today, as usual, is this. Trey.
All we do is fuck, drink, and sleep.
Oh, what? All I do is fuck, drink, and sleep. Oh, and all I do is fuck, drink, and sleep. So I'm playing this song, and my daughter came in. She's like, "What is that? Get out of here!"
Oh wow!
Motherfucker.
You spent it in the kitchen.
Now we on the balcony.
You said she came in. We don't know what she came
In my room.
Oh,
I was cleaning up.
okay.
And all we do is fuck.
Your house, every room is your room.
Really?
Even the kitchen.
So, I got the playing on the computer, and I got my little surround sound on the computer.
Okay.
So it sounded really cool.
Sure not a slip
I'm
in your
making the
life.
bed up because it's going down.
Okay.
Daddy, get the fuck out my room. Who is that? Oh, what he eating?
So you say you was making it big as it was going down. So you still keep it fresh and lively and
Yeah,
and all
got to.
that. And, okay.
Even though it's Groundhog Day pretty much.
Wow.
Well, you said all you do is fuck, drink, and sleep.
So, I mean, what do you expect?
You don't have any new positions?
Yeah, I do. But you got to be careful when you bring them out.
Okay.
You can't just bring out a new position. They be like, hey, motherfucker, where you learn that one? You gotta go. You gotta say, let's try. You gotta say, let's try. That's just with any woman. You can't just bust out with a new position. They be like,
Yes, you
motherfucker,
can.
Just bring up your Karma Sutra app.
Hilarious.
I can't do. I can do maybe 4 of them motherfuckers on there.
It's fun to attempt them.
It is.
Okay.
Eventually, okay, we tried. Put the dick in. Just,
Yeah, because you kind of moving it around. You're like, okay, never mind. Just turn back to regular. You know how I like it, bitch.
She'll give you an A for effort. At least he tried, baby.
I hate that when you know exactly what move is coming at 1 minute. Oh my goodness. You'd be like, all right, I know what's
That's what
next.
I mean. You always got to keep, just flip them here, flip them there, put her head up under the bed, put the ass up. Yeah, do all kind of wild shit.
That's why I need my knee back.
Because right now, it's pretty much basic. Same
Yeah,
thing.
there's 3 moves. That's it. And I'm used to like
Is your leg hanging off the
25
bed or no?
moves. No, well, you stand up and lean over the bed because I can't bend up my knees. So I have to stand up and then lean my torso over the bed. You get it?
I'm trying.
So if this is the bed, I'm leaned this. So yeah,
It's
my
slant.
torso. Yeah,
That's what I like to say, I'll just say this for talk.
yeah.
In the African American community,
Hilarious.
there's there's doggy style, there's missionary, and
Yeah.
then there's riding. But mostly the girls, I bet that's all they get. And then when I do this, they go, "Oh shit, what is this?"
I got those 3, and I have 4 more.
But I'm just saying, just standard. That's usually
but the other 4 is my standards too.
There's got to be the side in there. That's that morning side. That has to be.
My God.
That's what I can do right now.
And then you reach around and grab your balls and jiggle it. Whew. Beautiful thing.
Freaky Friday.
Freaky Friday. I tell it all on Freaky Friday.
You jiggle your balls.
Put one leg up on your shoulder.
Yeah.
Got to put one leg.
That's when you lose it.
Pretty much.
Keep it down in there, young lady. Oh, I'm sorry, homie.
I don't know what it is. If you grab my mama and nutty nuts.
Nutty nuts.
What it is about my nutty nuts. So as you reach,
That's your weak spot.
me. So as I have them reach down underneath and grab them, it's like, damn. You always gotta say that. Damn.
Oh, so that's how they make you stop. Let me grab his nuts and go and get this over with.
Y'all are silly.
I always say, that's a beauty when you grab. Anyway, it is Freaky Friday. And we like freaky shit, as you can tell.
You can tell.
Only on Friday.
Yeah, only on Friday, man. If you want to hit us up on social media, on all our social media,
We drop that social media, sucker. Don't let them know we messed up. Just drop the social media.
It's Speedy and Friends on everything. That's Speedy, the letter N, and Friends on everything. Everything.
There you go. Talking about your social media again, nigga.
Hilarious. Don't put everything. And then on our website is speedyandfriends.net. That way you can see where our t-shirts are. I have one on today. And you can find out all the stuff we're doing, where we're going to be at, what's coming up next for us. We got a lot of things. We're starting to pick up a lot of gigs, which I think is a beautiful thing.
Yes, it is.
And we can't forget about DJ Always. That's DJ Always in your ears.
What is your freaky song? We never did your freaky song. Always.
Glenn Campbell.
Something about Chico the Barge.
I'm a rhinestone DJ.
And happy birthday to Quentin Tarantino. Quentin Tarantino.
He's a cool dude, man.
Does this look like dead nigga storage?
Yeah, I did have a problem with that.
Why? They don't call you niggas anyway. They call you nigglets.
It's a movie.
Don't you understand what's going on?
Just how he just had command of that word. Isn't it?
Well, he's from L.A., Speedy.
No, okay. Well, maybe you can do it. Anyway, but I met him and he was cool. But, it is what it is.
Yes.
Mark Howard.
Yes, sir.
How's the single life, man? Are you getting any, nigga?
Get any what?
Hilarious. Moving on. I mean, you're
personal in the business,
man. Are you getting any closer?
To getting some. Are you getting any numbers?
Am I getting any stalkers?
No, are you getting any period?
Oh. Yeah, man, I get mine.
Oh,
that's a lie.
This how you said it?
And he with the frown.
Why is that gotta be a lie? You just said it all forward like you've been in my bedroom every night.
I was there twice.
If you was there, guess what? I was getting it.
Oh.
Him and Rosie Palm.
Rosie Palm.
You didn't specify. Rosie is a...
No, I can't do that.
I've had a
Really?
I can't.
I've had a couple
I
of
can watch a few little pornos, but I ain't got time. I can wait till you get there.
Yeah, I ain't avoid it like that.
I'm big on phone sex. I was having phone sex yesterday, and this nigga come up the stairs because my fake brother and his homeboy was staying at the house. They were getting ready, and I'm on the phone, and this fool gonna walk up my little stairs. I'm naked. He's like, "Hey, you got an extra face towel?" Like buzzkill. I was so mad.
He was naked?
Yeah, but I had my little blanket on, but I didn't have no clothes on. I was on the phone whispering under, because it's people in my house. I got a loft.
Yeah, you ain't got no wall.
Yeah, so I had my face under the pillow whispering like,
Pull your dick out.
yeah, let me see it, daddy. Yeah, right. And I had it under the, and right when I hit that, he walked up and said, "Hey, you got an extra face towel?" I was like, "Oh shit."
That's when the dude be like, "Who the fuck want a face towel?"
So have you ever just called it initiated phone sex? Or?
Yes, that's y'all. I'm actually the initiator with phone sex, not regular sex, but phone sex. I
think the greatest one I ever had, when I did bust one like that, I called a girl and she was getting fucked.
You told me that before.
That was the most kinky. And I went right over afterwards. Let me get in there. I go second.
Did she at least get in a shower?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
That still smells.
I don't know why that shit was.
Wait a minute. You was on the phone with her, then you went over there afterwards?
Yeah.
Where'd the dude go? Is that what you said when you walked in? He sound cute.
Just ask. All we do is fuck, drink, and sleep.
Because she was trying to play the shit off. She's like,
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, what are you doing? No, just what's up? That's when you do a little squall. I'm like, this. But I didn't want to hang out. I was like, and then the phone dropped.
Oh, yeah, that's what it is. See, what happened?
I think the nigga there, they start beating it to a pulp. I said, I'll be there in a minute.
Pulp.
You going to do me next.
It sound good. I want to drop my phone, too.
Off at.
It's funny, too, because with that, like, what happens is I'm turned on by talk and voices and stuff. Because I used to watch the Spice Channel blurred as a kid, so I love trying to watch porn. So I just had to listen to it. So now I'm very sensitive to words. So I'll be on the phone, and my hand just slides down there, and the dude always go, are you touching yourself? Yeah. And then they'll jump in.
What words make you sensitive?
It's anything. A lot of shit makes me sensitive, and this the way they talk. Yeah.
This
just
part
depends on how you say it.
To your left nostril.
You tell the girl to put the phone down there so I can hear it.
Oh, when they gotta have squishy squish though.
But that's what I'm saying. But
Gotta
then
have
they,
squishy squish.
but then some girl, they drop the phone. Then they put the phone. Did you hear? I didn't hear shit. What are you doing? You don't even know how to do it right. What are you doing?
It's slippery down there. Shit, I'm not trying to fuck up my buttons on the phone.
Well, I can't talk to you and do it at the same time. Well, bitch, you need to get two phones, suckers. This is driving me crazy.
Why is your daughter in the room?
I used to tell them to slap their penis on the phone. I wanted to hear the
What?
Snap a finger.
And that's back in the day, high school, so they still had
And
the
the girls
phone
always
receiver.
got the TV up loud and shit. They're like, turn the fucking TV off. But then I can't see if I turn the TV off. Oh, bitch, you got too much. Let me call you back.
I love it.
I couldn't do that at my mama's house. Somebody might pick the phone. I went, what the hell? Let me go. I got to go to Bible study. I'll call you tomorrow.
Hilarious.
I don't know. I love it.
Number to call into is 855-960-3699. Tell us about your get down on the phone. How do you get down on the phone?
See, now they got that FaceTime, though, and the Skype, so you can just turn the phone around and
I've done that.
people can see you,
That shit
doing
is
it now.
incredible. Only thing that when you bust and they like, okay, keep going. No,
that's it.
I'm all over the computer now. It's a wrap.
I just don't like the FaceTime thing because then I got to put on lip gloss and I got to get cute. I be looking tore because you can't be looking tore up and doing it at the same time. You can sound cute, but if they can see you going, oh yeah, it's just bad. My hair be all fucked up.
Let's do the FaceTime. I'm not downloading the app. I'm not doing none of that bullshit.
But it is nice if you're already looking cute. So
I can see. But you said any little thing will get you going on the phone.
it just depends. It's the conversation.
When I
It's the
start calling
voice.
you, I'm gonna start putting a little mixer. Like, hey, boo.
Is your wife gonna be on three-way when you call?
Oh.
I'm just making sure.
Anyway,
Are you into that, Speedy?
Then you want to do a three-way call, nigga. But other than that,
That's it.
you ever watch porn and then
Yes.
or fellas, you already get yours and the porn keep going. You're like, okay, I see. You can turn that motherfucker off.
yes.
You don't need to keep watching. I got mine.
Do you hate when you're watching it by yourself and then you come before the good part and you're like, oh, I was trying to hold it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, somebody knocked on the door. Damn! I didn't
Hilarious.
know this was a threesome.
See, for me, I don't watch porn to do that. I know this doesn't get me off. I think about past episodes I've had with women and stuff like that. That's what gets me off.
Comparison.
Fantasizing what I can't get on TV doesn't work for me.
See, for me, it can't be like just basic two people. For me to get off, it has to be like crazy. It got to be
You're
like
excessive.
extreme
You gotta be
things
like
that I wouldn't do.
The camera swinging around and just.
Yeah, when it's like 30 dudes and one girl, or
Gag balls
just punish two, because it's just like stuff that I would never let happen. So those are the things that
You want to see.
that you want to see, stuff that you would not do.
Wow.
But you don't think thinking about some past really good sex moments, like some of the stuff you and I did back in the day?
Oh,
Now, punk, bend over the counter now.
that's not funny.
Episodes where you just
Shock
maybe
factor.
driving to something and you are, hey, and a girl would just pop up in your mind that you totally forgot about. Like, dang, I did have sex with that.
Yeah, that was fun. We had some good
You
shit.
ever had a girl who you seen and you don't remember having sex? This girl was like, I was like, she looked at me like, oh, so you don't know me now? Oh. I was like, what are you talking about?
Here's your card.
Really? You fucked me and now you don't know me.
That's
I was
cold.
like, hey, I'm sorry. And she got mad and ran off. To this day, she won't talk to me.
Okay, can I tell you guys a story? Do you got a second?
Please.
Okay.
Have you not?
So the thing about me, which is really weird, if I really like you, I don't want to sleep with you. It's really weird. If I really like you and I'm feeling you like for something more, I probably won't sleep with you. So this guy I was seeing, and I met him and we went on a couple dates and I liked him. We really liked liked each other, but I wasn't ready to sleep with him yet. But we came back to my house and I let him know, hey, I don't want to sleep with you. But you know when dudes pull their dick out of nowhere, and you're like, so he didn't pull it out. So I'm looking at it. I was like, it's nice, but if I sleep with you tonight, I'm never talking to you again. So if you want to sleep with me, just tell me that's what you want to do, or you trying to kick it. He was like, no, I'm trying to kick it. He wouldn't put his dick up, so I had sex with him, never talked to him again. He always be seeing me and trying to be like, what's up, homie, and keep walking. Like, and it was cool because we had a lot of chemistry, but it made me so mad because if I said no, I meant no. Wow. So I fucked him to prove a point just to show him, because they don't think women could do that. I'm like, oh, watch this. I did it and I never talked to him again. And every time I still see him, and every time I see him, I'm like, what's up, homie? And he just be heartbroken.
I'm going to show up anyway. Hey.
No. It's because it made me mad because I really liked him. I'm trying to explain who I am, my past, the things I've been through. So you act like you know and you understand that, and then you just whip your dick out.
If you didn't hit, you still would try to get, y'all would have tried to make something happen.
Yeah, we would have still been cool. We would have still been kicking it, and then eventually it would have happened. But I did it to prove a point. I get mad fast.
So he pulled it out on
yeah, he just
a commercial came on and dig out.
And not only that, I don't got no walls in my house. So after I did it, I went downstairs to talk shit about him. He was like, what y'all down there talking about? I said, you? And came back upstairs and he hid his watch. He know if he's listening, which I bet he is. He hid his watch over by my underwear drawer. So he was texting. He's like, hey, I think I left my watch at your house. Because when he was on his way out, he was like, I can't find my watch. I was like, it was right there on the desk. Like, it's time to go. And then I found it, and then I brought it back up because his family owns a comedy club. And I brought it back up to him. Here goes your watch. Oh, well, what happened to us? I'll see you later. And I went on and kicked it. Act like every time I see him, it's like, what's up? Like, nothing ever happened.
I love girls like that because they do stick to their guns. When you see them, you be like, what's the... I told you, my dude was getting out of prison, and I could see you. Like, well, what is he going back? I put a gun in that nigga's car. Son, I need you, baby. I need you.
Some dope in the trunk.
I got to send him back.
You got 2 strikes anyway.
855-960-3699. Tell your story.
Can you show I don't really approve of that story for you.
Why?
Have a better image of you.
That shouldn't give you a bad image of me. I was really...
You didn't say a bad.
Or negative. No, he said he had a better image of me.
Yeah, it didn't say bad.
Yeah.
It was past tense. You caught that.
Yeah, it said that is bad. If somebody said they used to think highly of you and they don't, Speedy, that's bad.
It's a different twist on it.
I'll tell you what. Why don't you just fuck me and prove a point?
No.
Ooh.
Wow. How about I don't and prove an even better point?
Well, Mark, now's your turn. What you gonna do? You gonna take no for an answer?
That pussy anyway.
You alive?
I didn't want that good ass pussy anyway.
Oh, puffy puff.
Oh, tilted ass pussy. Nobody want that shit.
You know the dude goes, oh girl, what's up with your fine ass? I'm hanging you. Fuck your ugly ass bitch.
Oh, I hate that.
Oh, now you ugly.
Oh, I hate when dudes do that. That's so rude and stupid. You was just talking for an hour.
No, this is my comeback though. Girl said, I don't think I can have. I said, look, sweetheart, I'd have had bitches look way better than you give me no pussy.
Oh, snap.
How do you take that?
You don't.
I used to hate when they would come over, and there's one girl, because I never wanted them to think they had to, like, you can come over, get naked, and then I would trip because you naked. I don't give a fuck. I'm turning on Sports Center. This one girl came over, got straight naked. She's like, I'm not doing anything. I said, it's all good. Ba-da-da, da-da-da. All night long. She woke up the next morning like, why you didn't try to do anything? Because that ain't what it's about for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, make sure you understand that. So you ain't tripping? Please. This ain't... No. You know, in my mind, I was like, because she had a huge ass.
Right.
I kept looking at her like, just put the dick in between there.
I got cussed out in college over that because I'm a big. If I say I'm coming to cuddle, believe that's all I'm coming to do. But I sleep with just drawers on, if that. And so he was like, but you been coming over here for 2 months? He cussed me smooth the fuck out. And I never stayed the night again. I was like, oh.
Too bad. All right, we'll be right back. It's the Rollout Show.
Yes.
A fool with the fist.
Freaky Friday, Foxxhole Radio. We are back. It's the Rollout Show right here in the morning time. Speedy and friends and I be
Speedy
up in this.
bitch.
In the building, just jumping in with us is
Tyrin Turner.
Yeah, in the building we got
Mark Howard.
In the building we got
Kanisha Bus a Bus.
In the building Teeter. Hilarious. On the wheels of steel.
DJ always in your ears.
In your ears. And kicking it with us right now in the lair.
In the lair.
I'm trying to layer.
Very.
They can't find it. Who we got in the building?
Very talented and handsome.
I'm glad I didn't read that part.
Here we go.
Don't be jealous, okay? Jesse Metcalfe, and we know him from Dallas, but Desperate Housewives, and as a young star, Passions.
Yeah.
You have a lot of other things going on because I love John Tucker Must Die.
Hilarious.
So, welcome to the building, baby.
Thanks,
or the
good to be
lair.
here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, tell us what's going on, man.
Well, you know, I'm here promoting my new release on Crackle. It's a free streaming service that
okay.
you know, and we did a movie based on a very popular video game that sold almost 10 million copies for all the gamers out there. It's called Dead Rising Watchtower.
Oh, yeah.
So it's a zombie video game. So we kind of hit, you know, two big demos there with the video game audience and also the zombie audience.
So are you a zombie?
No, I'm not. I'm the lead of the movie. I'm the protagonist. I play kind of this, you know, digital reporter, this salacious digital reporter who goes into this quarantine zone to get the scoop. He wants to see people getting eaten by zombies, and this outbreak occurs, and the movie's basically about surviving and uncovering this government conspiracy.
Wow.
Government
You know, that's
conspiracy
scary
on
for
zombies.
me. I can't do zombies.
Exactly.
You can't. That's right.
Yeah, I'm scared of everything. Zombies, I'll be somewhere crying.
Until he bites you, then you be with him.
Oh, and I
You're a
can't
crying
run.
zombie.
It's cool though, you know. It's really just like a straight up action movie, very violent. You know, the video game's all about making combo weapons. So, you know, putting two, you know, ridiculous items together to create like a crazy weapon in the movie.
Do you see heads like blow up and things?
100%.
Oh.
Zombies getting sliced in half. You know, blood spraying all over the place. So you know,
Oh, that's
it's good
what I
stuff.
love.
It's fun stuff.
I love that. And that's out now, or is that something that's...
It is. It's available today.
Oh, today.
Yeah.
Go get that. And Desperate Housewife, you play the gardener who gets involved with somebody's wife.
I played the gardener, man. They're very.
Can I cut your hedges there, baby?
You over there mowing lawns?
I mean, it was a very popular show. You know, kind of reached pop culture status. Pretty iconic storyline and character, and it was you know, it was a lot of fun. Obviously.
Now, do you have ladies coming up to you like, that's kind of not cool, or is everybody cool with that character, or is it?
Well, the ladies are pretty cool with it. Yeah,
course.
Guys are like, hey, you can't cut my grass.
How does it feel knowing that you're a sex symbol? Like when you started hearing like you're the sex symbol, how did you take that?
Yeah, I was a little probably uncomfortable with it at first, but I definitely had its perks. Back when I was, you know, a single guy, you know, now I'm locked up, you know.
Oh, I bet you don't have no gardener come to your house.
Oh, hell no.
I know that type. Can I cut your grass, sir? Hell no.
My grass cuts itself.
My grass got to sell.
I have no grass. I live in an apartment.
So you got the hookup with Eva Longoria. How was that? Because I mean, everybody loves her.
Yeah, she's great. She's
Yeah?
great. She's a very cool chick. She's got a great personality. We had a lot of fun together on set. We still stay in touch.
Nice.
You know, she's awesome.
Were your friends jealous?
Were my friends jealous?
Like, yeah,
I think her friends maybe were.
Go, Jesse, get it in there. I did some shit too. Cut that grass.
That was a Tyrin answer right there.
Yeah, it was.
That was all I said.
So everybody thinks love scenes in movies and on TV and everything go really smooth, but I heard you had a situation where you like bumped heads and everybody was hurt, or what? How did that go?
Man, there's always situations. I mean, it's never smooth sailing with love scenes. I mean, it's always a little bit awkward, you know, with 50 plus cast members out there, crew members, I should say, out there. Yeah, just staring, you know? Yeah, there was a lot of awkward moments, definitely, especially on Desperate Housewives, you know, because, I mean, there was just the scenarios were ridiculous, you know, weren't they? I mean, you know, we were in bathtubs together, and I was, you know, trimming hedges with no pants on, and you know, which can be a little dangerous.
Yeah, it's a thorny bush right here.
It's hazardous.
Saying it like it's something wrong with all this.
Yeah, because don't you, I mean, I know me. If they put me in that scene, because you're not supposed to get aroused. You got
That's what they say,
you're supposed to have some kind of control. I know me.
What would happen, Speedy?
Duct tape on.
Hey, man, she gonna see what I'm working with.
Hey, man, you never know, though.
Yeah.
You might have performance anxiety, you know? There's a lot you could get nervous. There's a lot of people out there watching.
There do be a lot of people.
I was gonna say you can't even piss in front of nobody. You ain't.
That's different. That's totally
It
different.
changes the vibe a little bit, definitely. You think you would, but you don't.
I would. All those people watching, I would be so excited. I wouldn't be able to keep it together.
Oh, we got a voyeur on our hands. She likes to be watched.
She like to be watched.
I don't think you get hard though. I think you just actually be in character.
Yeah, you really.
You had a love scene.
Yeah, come on with Jada.
Yeah, it's nothing.
With Jada, you didn't.
Never. Like you focused on trying to make sure it look good. You ain't worried about having a hard dick.
There you go.
Man.
I'm trying to get fired.
She's disappointed.
I know, I'm mad.
I'm Tyrin just put us in our place. Focus on having a hard day. Be a professional.
I will
I've been
not.
slipping and sliding all over the cut.
God, what is this?
I'd be like, give me that strap, please. Let me tape this to my leg.
So, Jesse, where are you originally from?
I'm originally from the East Coast, from Connecticut. I went to college in New York, and then I came out to LA back in 2000.
Is this what you always wanted to do, be an actor?
You know what? I wanted to be behind the camera. I wanted to write and direct. I went to film school at NYU.
Okay.
Then I started acting in some of my own films. I went to an open call for the soap opera you mentioned, Passions, and the rest is history.
Wow.
So with you originally starting behind the camera, do you ever annoy any of the people when you're acting because you feel like...
It's funny that you say that.
If that was me, I would have did it this way.
Why don't you move your camera over here? Shit.
It's specific. Not so much the actors I work with, but sometimes the directors.
Okay.
You got to definitely temper your your opinions. Because I mean, it's a big collaborative art form what we do, and everybody's got a job. You don't want to step on people's toes, and it only works if everyone is playing their role. So I mean, sometimes I see things being done not the way I would do them, and sometimes you got to bite your tongue.
Now we have a comparison here.
Yes. So with your movie Dead Rising?
Dead Rising Watchtower, yeah.
Watchtower. How would that compare to like a Walking Dead or something like that? How is that would be?
Well, it's the same genre. Our stories definitely different, but also our zombies are different. That's what makes Dead Rising unique. Our zombies have first of all, we have a lot of character zombies that are really cool, that are featured in the movie, that are really funny. Like, I cut a transvestite zombie in half in the movie, which is a pretty crazy scene.
Which half of him do you cut?
Straight down the middle.
Ouch.
The long way.
Like I said, this video game is all about these crazy combo weapons, and there's this weapon in the movie that I use called a sledge saw, which is half sledgehammer, half skill saw, and I take the skill saw and I cut this transvestite zombie in half, lift it up, and there's blood splurting out, and then both sides of the zombie kind of come in half, and I come down the middle of me, and it's pretty disgusting. But I mean, these are the things that you get to see if you watch Dead Rising Watchtower
today.
Nice.
There you go.
Oh man. So go ahead.
For the prop guys to come up with those kind of, because they're trying to match what's in the game, was it hard for them to make those?
It was really complicated. I mean, that particular stunt was insane. They had a dummy that was kind of pre-sliced in half, that was rigged to come apart, and there was all these hoses and stuff inside that shot blood. And then the weapon had to work and had to spurt blood, and the blade of the saw had to go and stuff. There was a lot of different moving parts on that thing. It actually took quite a few takes to get right, but so they did some live effects, and they also complemented it with CGI.
It's not real blood they use. What is they using?
Speedy, stop.
I'm asking.
It's like corn. It's like corn syrup, basically.
Speedy, you're an actor too. Stop.
He act like it's just,
damn, I can't believe you asked that question at a radio.
Haven't been in that scene.
Some of our listeners may think it's real blood.
where would they get the blood from?
The hospital.
Blood bank.
The zombie hospital.
Yeah, the zombie hospital.
Come on, man.
I believe in zombies.
That's so immature.
Jesse, how long did it take to film them?
It took about a month and a half.
Okay.
Yeah.
Weird. That's good.
Nice.
What? And they film it here?
No, they filmed it up in Vancouver, Canada.
Hey.
Been there.
A popular place to film movies and television
And if
shows.
you're 19,
Cheaper.
you can drink. I lived in Seattle, so.
I'm drinking 19 here too.
So sad.
Full-blown alcoholic. Shut up. Do you ever dream, like when you're in scenes like that, do you go home and dream about it? Like, I'm a scary person, so I dream, but I wonder, being an actor, being in those situations, do you go home and dream about it? Do you feel like you're in the movie?
Sometimes you do. If you're really deep into characters, sometimes you have dreams that are related to what you're doing or whatever, but not typically. I mean, it didn't really freak me out to that extent that I was like having nightmares about it after I was done filming.
Yeah, transvestites chasing you.
That might scare somebody.
Right. Come here, bitch.
Jesse,
Cut me in half.
Jesse, moved. Other things I've seen you on, but the one show I really watched you on is classic. I grew up watching. They redid Dallas.
Yes.
Right. So In that experience, obviously, you got to work with Larry Hagman.
I did.
You know, then his passing and stuff like that. But the experience with the show, tell us about that experience doing the remake of Dallas.
It was really cool, man. I mean, Hagman was amazing. Patrick Duffy, Linda Gray. You know, the original cast members. You know, the old guard. They were very cool. You know, and they created an environment for the young actors that it was like, you know, we got to be a part of the heritage and the history of that show, and they really supported us, and we had a nice little run. I mean, it went 3 years. We thought it was going to go longer. Right. I think the fans wanted it to go longer, but you know, sometimes in this business, all good things must come to an end, and you just got to kind of keep it moving. So,
With Larry Hagman passing, obviously, it wasn't expected in that sense. Was there talk of not doing the show, or did they just have to redo everything?
Well, you know, I mean, everyone knew that he was sick, but it was pretty unexpected, and it hit everybody pretty hard. But I think they thought that the show would continue successfully without him. Okay. But I think it did take a pretty big hit losing Hagman. You know, he was really the heart and soul of the show.
JR, it's hard to take a Dallas without JR.
Exactly.
Y'all could have just made him a zombie and kept going.
So it was always an option.
Too soon. You know, you never could kill me.
Came back as a transvestite.
Cut me now. Well, the funniest thing about
who killed JR?
JR was so hated and stuff like that, but I've heard actors always say he was the coolest. He's a complete opposite of that.
Complete opposite of the character. Yeah, 100%. He had a great sense of humor. He was really funny, and he was a really kind of warm, generous guy. You know, he like before we started shooting the show, he had a party over at he had like this sick penthouse in Santa Monica that just overlooked the beach, that had like crazy panoramic views and stuff, and he threw a party there, catered the whole thing for the cast and crew, for everyone to get to know each other. So I mean obviously everyone knew the guy liked to have fun. He traveled the world handing out $1,000 bills with his face on them that were like autographed, sipping champagne like all over Europe. I mean, J.R. Ewing was huge worldwide, you know. So I mean, that guy was, you know, I mean, he was a pimp. There was no doubt.
Tell it like it's.
Remember when we was coming up, they had Who Shot JR?
Yeah.
Like, that was a big moment.
Yeah, that was big.
That was one of the biggest TV moments of all time.
Yeah, that was great.
Tabloids, everything in the news, in the grocery stores, you see a number of pictures of Who Shot JR.
So out of all the characters that you have played, what has been your favorite role? What have you loved doing the most?
I probably had the most fun on this movie called John Tucker Must Die.
Yes.
That I did.
Love that movie.
I mean, that was like, you know, I mean, that had everything. You know, I got to like play basketball all day and pretend like I could dunk. They had me like jumping up at trampolines, throwing the ball between my legs and jamming. It was pretty sick. Like every female lead in the movie was after my character, so that wasn't terrible.
Yeah.
So I had a good time on that one.
See, I needed something like that. No?
Everybody's running from you in your movie. Speedy must die for real.
You don't even need to be a zombie.
I got real blood on me. Hey, bitch.
I can't deal with you this morning.
See how I bring that full circle?
Yeah. Call back.
Got to bring it all the way back around.
See the call back, Speedy?
So Jess, are you pushing the envelope to start directing, get behind the scene?
You know, I would like to, definitely. I'm kind of co-writing a script right now. You know, but I mean, it's like I'm still kind of trying to make it in the acting game, to be honest with you. You know, I mean, I'm not really where I want to be, that's for sure. You know, I mean, I definitely want so much more. I mean, you know, another small film that I just did that I'm actually pretty proud of, I shot something in downtown Detroit. It's called Destined. It's basically like Sliding Doors meets Boys in the Hood, and I think it's gonna be premiering at the Toronto Film Festival.
Nice.
It's pretty poignant, you know, edgy little movie. So, you know, I mean, I want to do more stuff in a, you know, dramatic kind of serious vein.
They shot the whole everything down in Detroit.
Everything in downtown Detroit. I mean, it was you know, kind of low budget indie. Stayed at the DoubleTree. You know, man. It was all about the art on that one.
Yeah, you in Detroit.
Guess I'll sleep on the couch.
Yeah, love those warm cookies.
You got the Speedy's heart right there.
Yeah.
I was in New York and stayed at DoubleTree, so I kept changing my hats going downstairs. Let me get the cookies, homie. My dude was like, I see, nah, you ain't seen me. I need some cookies. Come on, hold the cookies.
You had other people going to get you cookies. Lulu was like, he called my room and asked me to go get him some cookies.
Because they was hot.
And buttery.
And buttery. All right, so we got to find out what your freaky song is. What is it?
My freaky song.
What you play when it's time to get
They didn't
down?
tell you
Like,
when you came
like
out?
what's that song you play when you say, "Baby, look"?
I haven't set it to music in a long time.
Oh.
You know,
Because you was cutting the grass. That's why.
I don't know. I just get right down to it. I don't worry about the music.
Hilarious.
Oh, wow.
You go, but you
I don't set the mood. I don't set the mood anymore. I've been with the same girl for 8 years, so
Okay.
Hey.
yeah. You can always go with this classic, right? It started it all.
She's a.
Very kinky cow.
Anyway, it's the Rollout Show right here on the Foxxhole. We'll come right back in the building right now. We got.
You gotta introduce yourself now. I did it the first
That's what
time.
you get. Yeah, you
Jesse Metcalfe.
Yeah.
Here to talk about freaky songs,
Freaky song.
Dead Rising Watchtower,
Yes.
cutting hedges, you know, all that stuff you want to know about.
Be right back. Yo, we are back. It's the Rollout Show right here on Foxxhole. Speedy and Friends and I be Speedy up in this piece. In the building we got.
Tyrin Turner.
In the building we got.
Mark Howard representing.
In the building we got.
Jesse Metcalfe.
In the building.
Kanisha Bus.
Teeter. On the wheels.
DJ always in your ears.
Ding.
And in the
Always.
Philippines.
Now, Jesse, what's the, besides, just wanting to land that really big role, would it be a really big role on TV or doing a movie?
You know,
Or you're the lead.
I mean, TV's great right now. I mean, a lot of people say we're in a kind of a golden age for television. A lot of amazing shows on
Yes.
cable.
Yes.
So I'd love to land a really great role on a critically acclaimed cable show or a new cable show.
Yeah.
That would be amazing. But obviously, I prefer film, because you have a lot more time to work on a character, and I feel like the actor has a lot more input. His opinion's a little bit more respected.
I'm gonna say this, Jesse, and by looking at you here, I see you as Top Gun 2. I see you in that.
I mean, Tom Cruise has had, minus the couch jumping incident, and has had an amazing career,
Yes,
man.
sir.
I mean,
Yeah.
there's
I
no
see
doubt
you
about
going
that.
after his crown in Top Gun 2.
That'd be dope. I mean, have you seen the trailer for the new Mission Impossible?
Yeah.
Looks badass.
Badass, yes, sir.
And that Fast and Furious, though.
And Fast and Furious looks good too.
Everything
Definitely.
looks fantastic right now.
Props to Jordana Brewster, Dallas alum.
Yes.
Who's been a part of that franchise from the beginning.
Right.
So it's good
Yeah,
for
I
her.
liked every single one. Even when they went Tokyo Drift, I liked all that.
Oh, you like Tokyo Drift?
Yes.
Fuck,
Love
I
Tokyo
learned how to drift watching that.
Yeah.
I didn't know how to drift until I went.
Don't do this at home.
Right, exactly.
You did it.
Yeah, I did it. I told my mama car I'm trying to drift. I know you couldn't drift a station wagon. I think I slid it over. I ain't really drift.
You got to wet the ground and put some oil in there before you.
I love every single one of those.
Hard to drift in a hybrid.
It's even harder to drift on a metro bus. Shit.
Man.
Just slide it. 855-960-3699 is the number to call into. Now, knowing that you want to direct, let's just say you can direct right now. Whatever franchise is out there, which movie would you take?
Wow.
Threw it right at you.
I mean,
If you could pick one, they say you could pick any one.
Jurassic Park.
I'd be an undertaking for your first movie, huh? Yeah, I'll take on Jurassic Park.
I got it.
Lord of the Rings.
I got
Somebody get that T-Rex.
Hey, what kind of monster is that? Okay, bring him over here.
Tyrannosaurus Topsarexus.
Hey man, I'll direct the new Dead Rising. Dead Rising.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll direct the new Dead Rising. I suspect we're gonna get a sequel, or maybe
Yes.
even a series.
I see
because I see that this movie is gonna be a pretty successful digital release. I think
Right.
And it comes out today.
today.
Zombies are huge right now. People are just loving zombies. My doctor, when I went in, because I had my ACL replaced, I walk right in. The first thing he says, and he's like 80. He was like, "Oh, you look like The Walking Dead." I was like, everybody's really on zombies right now.
Wow.
Yeah, because they know you're scared of them.
Nah.
That's a compliment.
But Jesse, now you've done drama, obviously, and you've done, obviously, horror. Us being comics, do you think comedy would be something to tackle?
Yeah, man. I mean, comedy is obviously very, very challenging. You got to have that comedic timing, definitely, and it's a whole different approach. I feel like, than drama. But I mean, I feel like I showed some comedic chops in, like John Tucker Must
Yes.
Die,
Right.
and Desperate Housewives. But I love comedy. I mean, I actually did a guest star on Two Broke Girls not that
Yes.
long ago.
Oh, okay.
Which I had a lot of fun with. I mean, comedy's great, man. Being on a sitcom, doing that multicam thing. I mean, it's like, you rehearse 3 days and then you shoot one day and it's only 30 minutes. I mean, it's kind of a dream schedule.
Home, get a nice check, all that good stuff.
So I mean, I'm definitely not opposed to it.
So tell people how they can go get the CD or DVD it's live streaming. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. So you got to watch it through Crackle. You can also, the great thing about this movie is you can also watch it on Xbox. So you can watch the movie on Xbox and then you can play the game on Xbox. So we thought there was a great synergy there.
Nice.
That's dope.
New, yeah.
It's also available on Roku, Chromecast, a lot of these different digital streaming services.
That's something new, right?
Yeah, it's relatively new.
Okay.
It's relatively new, and they got Crackle's kind of on the forefront of the new digital age. And most people from ages 14 to 35 are watching their television in a way in which they call it over the top. Mm-hmm. So they're not watching it in the traditional way anymore. They're not watching traditional network television.
No.
They're watching their TV and films when they want to watch it on their laptop. So I mean, these people over at Crackle are really, ahead of the curve, and I wanted to be in business with them.
And if you want to get a stalker or something like that, how can somebody follow you?
Oh, absolutely! I'll take all the stalkers. You could holler at me you can find me at Jesse Metcalfe on Twitter or at Real Jesse Metcalfe on Instagram.
Okay. Say it one more time.
At Jesse Metcalfe on Twitter or at Real Jesse Metcalfe on Instagram.
I wanted to make sure they wrote it down for you so they can really follow you.
Appreciate that.
And now, so tell us, what was the first thing you bought when you got your big check?
First thing I bought when I got a big check was a car.
I know.
What kind of car?
Yeah, I bought a classic Camaro. A 67 gold Camaro. It was gold on gold, gold interior.
67's nice.
I should have never sold that car, man. Sold that car.
Oh, no.
Did you get a ticket in that car?
I got many tickets.
Gotta get rid of it.
There you go. Burn rubber, baby.
Gotta get rid of it. It's Foxxhole Radio. It's the Rollout Show. Thank you for hanging out with us again.
Thank you so much.
Make sure you go to
Crackle.
Watch the movie.
Dead Rising Watchtower.
Watch it on
free
Xbox
today.
Yes.
And then you can play the game afterwards.
Yes, you sure
right.
can.
Are you in the game?
I'm not in the game.
Okay, well, pretend like he in the game.
Yeah.
Is there a transvestite zombie in the game?
Yeah, there is actually.
Yeah.
Cut him in half.
So all transvestites in half, please.
All right, be right back. We are back. It's top of the hour. Yeah, that was fast. You in your car, you're late. Hey, well, go ahead and write that excuse. Start coughing now when you call in. It's the Rollout Show right here on the Foxxhole. It's Speedy and Friends, and I'll be Speedy. Remember, you can hit us up on all our social media at Speedy and Friends. That's Speedy, the letter N, Friends on everything. Literally everything. And our website is speedyandfriends.net. That's speedyandfriends.net. You can check out the new T-shirts, buy a T-shirt, and see where we're going to be performing and hanging at coming up this year. We got a lot of stuff going on.
Partying like a rock star.
Party like a rock star. It is Freaky Friday.
Yeah.
Tyron, what is your freaky song for Friday?
Silk, meeting in my bedroom.
Ooh.
Say it loud.
Yes.
Meeting in my bedroom by Silk.
I'm not meeting you nowhere.
You don't have to, nigga.
What they gonna do?
Play that for him, dog.
I'm talking about. I always got the ones.
Now, Ty, is it already going down when you play this?
Nah, this is when you getting them ready.
So you got marinating the meat. You got the boxers on, no shirt.
You just walking around, you know what I'm saying, kind of, not doing your L Cool J with licking the lips, but you just kind of like gazing in her eyes, like letting her know what this finna be.
What it's about to be.
And how many inches she finna get.
Hilarious.
Ooh, how many inches?
Okay. All right.
Okay. About to get all two of these motherfuckers.
Put my fist in you.
855-960-3699 is the number to call into. It is Freaky Friday. But we still got some corner news. Oh, it is now time for Quanta News. A little bit of corner news.
Hear ye, hear ye.
Well, thank you there, Mark Howard.
Come one, come all.
Glad you could participate in exactly what we're talking about. All right, so what do you have for me there, Kanisha Buss, as you're reading it?
So basically, there was a baseball player who was suspended from Bloomsburg University, a sophomore, when he had tweeted.
Where's it at? Okay, I'm sorry.
You just handed it to me.
Yeah, won't you read it first?
So basically, they're doing a movie about Monet Davis.
Oh, that's
and until the dude pretty much tweeted a slur about her, pretty much calling her a slut. It's like they're gonna make a movie about her. About that slut? What a joke! So he was immediately suspended from the team. Yeah. he was suspended from the team. But the interesting thing about this story is Monet Davis. She went on and asked the university to reinstate him. She said that she wants to go to the big leagues and play, and she know how hard people dedicate their life into living their dreams, and she feels like his dream shouldn't be taken away from him from one mistake. So it really shows her maturity at a young age. And of course, he came out and apologized and said she's such an inspiration and he loves her, which allegedly for me, I feel like it's just something they told him to say.
Clean up.
It's a cleanup. But on her end, she's saying that she forgives him and that she wrote a letter to the university pretty much saying, reinstate him on the team. He's worked really, really hard to be there, and one mistake shouldn't ruin somebody's chances. So I thought that was very, very big
Power
of her.
of a young goddess.
Yes.
Would you have took the high road on something like that?
Oh, I'm petty than a motherfucker. No,
No, this is mature right there. Tell him.
I'm
mature
than
than a motherfucker.
Yeah, but you know what? It's crazy because one mistake can ruin a lot of stuff for somebody. And I know living my dreams, I would hate for one thing to kill me, but to tweet something like that, it's like.
But it takes time to tweet and send and do all that shit.
And to just be like, you know what? And even if he would have just said they're going to make a movie about her, what a joke. Okay, but to call her a slut was so outrageous. It was just like, where is this coming
That's why I feel like I don't know if I could give a pass on that one. If I'm her dad, I'd have been like, hey, we want something done for this.
My daughter forgave you, but meet me outside.
I doubt that's the first time he's voiced an opinion about that on a young lady.
Well, Europeans in baseball are very fucked up like that. It's just they get down because it's America's game and then the American dudes.
Sacred.
And it's sacred, the records in the hall and all that. So they say stuff like that. That's kind of like minor what he just really tweeted out about her, which he took the low road in doing that regardless. But that's just that mind state that's in that sport.
It is. The actual tweet, just so we know what it is, it says, quote, Disney is making a movie about Monet Davis. What a joke. That slut got rocked by Nevada.
Right.
So that was...
Fuck him.
That
Would
was the situation. Maybe.
I don't know if I could have gave him a pass. I don't know if I let I just would have told my daughter we're not going to say anything, but...
But you know what? Then you're just so humbled, and just to watch this girl just
I
be
like
like,
that,
you know what?
but I just,
you're not even worth it. Go ahead and live your little dream. I'm trying to give you a pass.
Right,
now
she's bigger than
I'm
that.
reinstating you, but the university ain't having it. They don't give a fuck. They're not.
Oh, they're not
Oh no,
reinstating.
they don't care what she wrote. They're not reinstating
beautiful.
him.
Oh, I thought they was
No,
going to take
they
it.
didn't. They're not playing that. They're like, no, but I just think for you to attack somebody like that and for them just to hit you with so much power and grace and just nonchalantness, like, I'm going to be great regardless. Let me help you try to get back to where you was going after you talked about me. You got to feel dumb as hell, you know?
Yeah.
So, and he's a sophomore, but he's off the team.
Now, that's good. Because like I said, I thought it was just that she said it and they were going to take what she said and not suspend him. So I'm glad he's kicked off the team.
Oh, yeah. As of now, it's a no-go, but it was big of her to go ahead
I don't
and
know why
do
people
that.
keep thinking social media is not going to get you in trouble.
Man, it's ridiculous. Like now, you should know people are getting fired. I mean, so many things fired. They look into your social media now. The police be on your side. They will pull your Instagram pictures. So this ain't you with all the dope on the table and the guns. They pull that shit up in court now because it's public record. Like people don't understand the severity of the things you post, the things you say, how it would come back and
I'm balling and
haunt you.
things are going on and fuck that bitch.
I'm telling you, my uncle got out of jail and had all the money that he just did 11 years for on the table. Like, Allegedly. It's like, I guess no double jeopardy, huh?
There's a point where you think that maybe they're doing it on purpose. Man, like to me, with all these stars getting caught with the naked selfie, come on, man. Y'all putting this shit out there.
Well, then if you say it like that, then you would have to assume that young man knew exactly what he was doing and saying.
Well, he did at the time, but he didn't understand the severity of it because he probably just thought he could say that and nobody would catch on to it because, he's a sophomore. He's at school. He feels like he has the freedom to tweet whatever you want. But universities, they take their school name very, very serious because you mess up the boosters. You affect people going to the college, and especially with the thing that they just happened with the fraternity. maternity, everybody's on high alert of what's coming out. So you have to remember that as well. So just be careful what you put out.
Monet Davis is on fire.
Yes,
she got taller. She's growing. And has she decided what college she was going to go to?
Not that I'm aware of at the
still
moment.
in middle school now.
Well, I know she was saying that she
talked about UConn because she likes basketball. Want to play for Gino Auriemma and stuff like that. But I mean, look, she's milking a lot of this 15 minutes of fame she's getting. She's deserved a lot of it because she's done well.
Yeah.
And my thing is that, like I said, I've thought of a lot of stuff, arguing to put down and type, and eventually I say, you know what, by the time I get to the point of sin, I change my mind. So this dude put down slut for a little girl.
Yeah.
And you still sent it. And
that you don't even know this young lady. And not to say if you knew her that would make more sense, but just
she's still a child.
Well, didn't Imus do something like that with the chicks at the college and he got his job back?
But he was on the radio.
He was off the air for a minute.
My thing is that even more is like you still thinking about it. You process your mind to type it out. And before you send it, you look, I mean, you don't ever proofread, but before you send it, you ain't thinking while you writing it, that's a bit much and you ain't going to get seen.
But that's how he felt at the time, though. Like, we got to start letting people feel the way
you're right, Teeter. You're right, Teeter, and you're right, Tyron. But it's like...
You got to start letting people feel the way they want to feel, regardless if they're right or wrong.
Nah, I can't let nobody feel
he has the right to feel that way.
There's consequences behind it.
Yeah, he has a right to feel that way. He has a right to express it. But you're going to be accountable for it.
I'd rather know how somebody feel about me, Speed.
Yeah, I do too.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
You have to.
You want to know, but not every time somebody, motherfucker, I don't like niggas. Motherfucker, I don't like.
Yeah,
come on.
I would rather you.
I already know you don't like.
Hey, we didn't invent the
God don't make
social media.
Right.
The social media is just making it abroad to where everybody can see what's going on.
Freedom of speech.
This has always been going on.
I think if there's a restaurant that wants to say no colors allowed, stuff like that, put them up. So I know not to eat at your establishment.
And give them their money. Give them the money.
And give them their money. Fuck it. I know you don't want me to. No, I won't be there knowing that I'm giving you money and enriching you.
And you don't like me.
Exactly.
Well, welcome to America.
Yeah.
You might as well sit in the house.
But I'm saying, I don't have a problem with that. You can express your views. It's America. You have the right to do so.
Right. We say
also, with freedom comes responsibility.
We say gays and homosexual. We're very respectful of gay and the new life. You know, it used to be a time.
That's what you want to do.
It used to be a time where we used to just be like faggot and that's how people used to think. Just really just talk the way they want to talk. Now social media has made it to where we got to even curve the way, how we really feel.
The thing is, people really think social media, all your Facebook friends are really your friends.
Right.
They're really waiting for you to do some shit like that so they can flip it on you.
Right.
So that's why I don't like that per se, because it's like, why use it for evil anyway? It should be uplifting and enriching other people's lives. Right. They're really your friend. Okay, this works for you. You had that. This works for you. You had that. Okay, this works for you. You get this in return.
Right.
You don't get none of that bullshit.
Right.
So that's why it's fake and phony.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah, that is.
It's just an avenue for people to express shit, whether they really feel or not, or just they can say, let me put this out there and see how many people I can antagonize.
Well, yeah, every time I look at my thing, for the request.
You look at your thing. Let me look at it.
Okay. When I go look at my request, I see a lot of people that used to tease me for being weird growing up and stuff like that. I was like, why are they even on here? People I fell out with. And I'm like, why do you want to see what the hell I'm doing? Stay off my damn page. But you never know.
Yeah.
No, that's true.
But you have a social responsibility when you're in the spotlight. Unfortunately, that's what comes with being in the spotlight. So, and he
you
needs
have to
learn
manage
now.
it properly.
Yeah. So,
what I keep saying, do I look like a motherfucking role model?
I mean, whether you want to be a role model or not, people are watching. People are going to have an impression about you.
If they're watching for the wrong reason.
Right, absolutely. For whatever reason they're watching. And again, I like even with Charles Barkley, I'm not responsible for raising your kids, but I will say this much. Like I said, you need to manage what you do so that basically nobody can use what you do against you and take what you got. Because if this is your living and you enjoy this living, you don't want to blow it off no bullshit.
I feel you on that. All right. Well, I hope this dude don't never play baseball. I hope he
So why would you hope that?
Fuck him. That's my opinion. Yeah, hilarious.
With a stick.
That's how I feel. That's my opinion, and I'm sticking with it.
yeah. And at that age, he's not even 21 yet. So something at 20 ruining the rest of your life, I just don't think. I feel
Makes
like
you
it does make you think. But have you done something that maybe you weren't caught for that could have ruined the rest of your life, and you're glad that you got a
Didn't
second
get
chance?
caught for.
Okay,
That's the whole thing. The whole key to that scenario is I didn't get caught.
Scenario.
That one too.
What's that scenario?
I didn't get caught.
Well, I don't think something at 20 should ruin the rest of your life. But I do think you should have that consequences now.
So at 20, I go and rob a bank.
See,
and I end
it's
up,
always you always want to take it extreme.
No,
Go ahead.
Go ahead,
That's a
Speedy.
physical act.
We listen,
Yes.
Speedy. Go ahead. Say
Whatever it may be.
Okay.
At 20, I say I think the president is whatever.
Yeah.
I express that on social media.
Yeah.
I have to pay for that.
Okay.
I should.
But do you think it should affect the
Yes.
entire rest of your life?
Yes.
No, it didn't affect Bill Clinton the rest of his life. He just got some head.
Yeah, it shouldn't affect the entire rest of your
I
life.
don't think
to
it's
where
going
you
to
can't
mess up
recover.
his entire life. He's going to be able to play baseball. He got to sit down for about a year.
Yeah.
And then he go play.
Okay, well then that's fine. But you're saying like I hope he can never play baseball again.
I don't care about him.
I know you don't care about him, but just in general, we can't just say because then you could go back to people that have been arrested that have gone to jail. Now they can't get jobs. It's a lot of things like that. I don't think those type of things should affect the rest of your life.
Not like he killed somebody.
Yeah.
So if he broke in your house and stole something at your house,
Do I want him to serve his time? Yes, and he served his time, but do I want him
Get out.
for the next 20 years never to be able to recover from that and never to be able to have a job so that he's robbing someone else because he has no other choice? No, I don't want that life for people.
No.
Don't get mad, Speedy. Get glad.
no, I will.
Trash bag.
Fuck this nigga.
Speedy got that Robin Harris stuff.
He
Gotta
just
go,
had
gotta
somebody
go.
stole his phone.
Gotta go.
No, so
You steal my phone, I hope he died. I'm just kidding.
What you got for me, Mark?
Got
Hilarious.
No, Dan Bernstein here made a comment about a female, a Bulls reporter, talked about her giant boobs. He tweeted out basically,
See?
I have
There you
no
go again.
rooting, I have no rooting interest for her work, but enjoy her giant boobs.
Now, shouldn't that fuck with his life?
Talking about Ayanna Crystal, an anchor reporter for ComcastSports.net or Comcast Sportsnet, who does sideline reporting for the Bulls and also covers other Chicago-based sports teams.
So he said, I don't care what she talking about. I just like how big her titties are.
do she got big titties? Well,
They don't have a picture of it.
Well. So, and what do you think the consequences for that? Because if
He
that
should
was
get fired.
really, then you should have been fired my first day.
What did I say?
Over the air all the time. You talking about my titties?
We comics.
Nah, fuck that. It shouldn't ruin the rest
I'm
of his
funny.
life. They don't never be funny.
Allegedly.
You're losing the battle with that.
Yes.
So did he get fired?
Doesn't show that he got fired or any action taken against him.
Again, though, social media.
This just came out. This just came out. He tweeted on the 25th, day before yesterday. So, I mean, not to say they can't do anything swift about it, but there's not much else following here to say that there's any repercussions. But I'm sure they're forthcoming.
Yeah.
And he'll issue an apology to cover
Yes, of
himself
course.
for himself and the.
Is that the
network.
Marv Albert rule? Is that what this is?
Can't bite chicks in the back.
No, I'm just saying the whole thing with the woman and everything. He sat down for a year, then he got back in the game.
Pretty much, I think on anything that happens like this or like with that young man there, as much as I've said, I hope he never play baseball. Yeah, you pretty much just go sit down. Sit your ass down. Same thing what OJ should have did, and he would have been all right.
But you can't steal his shit and sell it. No, I mean, for him, he did not call her a slut. He just said, I have no rooting interest in her work, which means I'm not tripping about her work, but she got some big titties.
But did he say that, or was it boobs?
Well, I'm saying, in the vernacular of how we talk.
No,
I don't listen to what she do, but she got some big ass titties. But no, he said, but I enjoy her giant boobs.
Okay, well, he didn't say titties. He said
Which
boobs.
means he's taken away from who she is, that she's probably a accredited reporter who knows what she's talking about on the sideline, and you said, fuck all that. Look at them titties.
And he reduced it to just a
sexual
chick,
object.
Yeah, a chick with some big titties.
And you don't think this comes along the lines of people being too sensitive, like the whole Muppet thing? You don't think that's too sensitive?
No.
I think Muppets was harsh, although I think she should get over it.
I felt like,
This-
and I'll go
Are
back
they
to
real?
This was a rude comment.
Are they real?
Whoa.
I don't know.
Okay, so let me see.
This is a rude comment. Speedy, look at the picture of her.
Those are huge.
Oh, come on now. Now, if you know I never get upset no matter where I go.
Wow.
Even when people bring me on stage and they talk about my boobs, I know I have big boobs. It's not a secret.
Wow.
So why be so offended by it? You got titties. They're ginormous. Like,
Those are huge.
exactly. So can you really be upset about it? What
I don't
if
know
people
if
just
she's
tweeted?
upset.
It doesn't show that she's upset here. It basically, the story didn't have all. We could look up more and follow through with it. But the fact is, just basically saying that his comment got out there. And
I don't think it's that big of a deal. Now, what if he says she's an excellent reporter with big boobs? Then would it be the same thing?
No.
See, you know what I'm saying? It'd be like
It's the sexual notion in it.
Wow, she is. I've never seen her on the sideline. I'd love to see her at a football game. My goodness. And it's a sister. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'd stop to talk to her. Yeah, I missed some shots and...
Hilarious. And be like, you ain't stopping to talk to no sisters. Anyway.
Ooh. Damn, where'd that come from?
But no, that one's all right to me. Whatever.
A young lady, Jessica O'Reilly, has wrote a book on New Sex Bible. It's called The New Sex Bible. And it talks about whether that men could be clingy too.
That's true.
You think?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
What you mean clingy? What do you say?
Well, most of the time when you associate clingy, you associate that with a woman. But they're saying that men can be clingy as well. Like checking in on your partner once they tell you they're busy, but you keep calling them even though you know they're busy. And they've told you, look, I'm busy.
Yeah.
And you keep calling. You ever had that guy call you?
Yes. I've dealt with a lot of clingy dudes. That's whatever. I can be harsh sometimes. I try not to be. But, yeah.
I don't think if you are that dude, you don't see yourself being like that. Because you just figure, hey, I'm just checking in on you, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I just told you I was busy. Okay, just call me back when you...
Send you a text message. Oh, I was just thinking about you.
Another one is calling them in the middle of the day, of their work day.
Oh, that's annoying as hell sometimes.
You ever did that, Ty?
Do what, bro?
Been clingy like that?
No, I don't cling.
Every now and then it's cute, like when we get an unexpected text, and we're like, he's just so cute. He was thinking about me, but to get it every day or repeatedly throughout the day, then it's like, all right, like the first couple times, okay, but once or twice a week, a little surprise, dick pic or something.
It also says, don't be the boyfriend who shows up to a girl's night out and just be like, hey.
No.
Yeah, women hate that.
I don't do that. I'm antisocial.
Yeah, they say they're going to a certain club. Don't you show up with your homies like, hey, baby, I ain't No, women hate that shit. This is girl night out. Let them have their night out. Right?
Yes, definitely.
Okay.
I think we all halfway clingy until we get what we want, and then that's when you just pull away, and it's like, nigga, this shit just depreciate.
Or once you get
it really does.
It's not clinging, it's politicking.
Yeah. Right. We politic.
Yeah.
You guys talk about politics, and I'm talking about once you give them some, and then they get to acting even stupider. Like, oh my God, just leave.
And then another one is making plans as a couple without verifying with the other partner that they are available or interested in doing what you want to do. So you make plans.
That's from a guy's perspective, right? A guy's doing this.
Yeah, that's the guy. Just, hey, baby, we going to go to Chicago. Huh?
Okay.
I got to go to work. No, we going, that's way too clingy. And brothers, if you're doing that,
which is different though. Don't get it confused with a surprise trip every now and then.
Yeah.
That stuff is cute. But if it's constant and a combination of those things, because those things separately every now and then is wonderful ideas. They all are. But in a combination and repeatedly, that's when it becomes the problem. That's somebody that's always up under you and they don't want to give you no space. It's with clingy. You just, I need some space and they don't want to give it to you.
Mm-hmm. So you've had that dude?
I've had that guy several times.
So why'd you stay with him?
Because he clinged on her.
Who told you I stayed with him?
Okay.
It ends before. If it's too much like that in the beginning, there's no relationship. So.
T, what you got for me, dog?
New York Times. Slim Thug messes up his credit by having sex with his real estate agent.
Huh?
Messed up his credit?
I thought that would help you credit.
Not if it ain't good.
Guess come up short. He ain't getting that house.
Nigga fucked up his FICO score by getting some pussy?
Wow.
Thug says that 5 years ago he was living in a 5-bedroom crib down in Houston and wanted to sell the house and buy another one while planning this business move. Heard about an opportunity Obama administration was offering and would assist homeowners with short sale deals with their lenders. So I guess, he picked up this real estate agent, and the motto of life is don't shit where you eat. So he started banging on girl, and I guess things went bad and with foreclosure.
What?
Yeah. So, that'll mess up your credit real bad by having sex with.
So you think she had some? They're saying that?
Of course, she's a real estate agent.
He didn't put it down properly.
Come on, you get rid of that 3% like she needed it, and it's
You were clingy.
he should have just did what he was gonna do, and that guy with
Can't fuck everybody.
You can't fuck everybody.
Especially somebody who's over your money like that. You can't do it.
So deadline expired for the program ended, and it ended up in foreclosure. So.
Hey, I know we're up on a break, but I have a little bit more on that story if we go coming back to it. All right.
We are back. It's Freaky Friday right here on the Rollout Show. It's Speedy and Friends and I Be Speedy. In the building we got Mark Howard. In the building we got
Kanisha Bus.
In the building we got Teeter.
DJ always in your ears.
Still in the middle of Quanta News.
We got a follow-up, don't we?
Yeah, follow up there, Marky Mark.
Yeah, I looked up. He issued an apology. Dan Bernstein did, saying that he was an idiot. He said, "I'm an idiot."
Yeah.
To quote him. And basically, there are certain times when you could be childish and crass, and there are other times when it's just really stupid to be a child. So my tweet was childish. My tweet was crass and unnecessary, and I'm sorry. I dragged an innocent person into who's doing a job, and I made an observation I shouldn't have made.
How you gonna say I made an
observation I shouldn't have made?
How do you not observe that?
Because there's something you think, and you go, man, fuck what she doing.
I'll probably say I made an observation.
Yeah.
And it's quoting what he said on his show, so I've been talking and saying it in that sense. But
is he a reporter in Chicago, too?
Yeah, no, he has a show, the Boys and Bernstein show.
He still do?
Yeah. I mean, they're not... I looked through it. It shows nothing of any kind of suspension or any kind of repercussions about it. A few retweets, a few of the women and stuff like that. Association for Women in Sports said in a statement that it condemns any comments that address a person's appearance rather than her work. And there's no question that his comments did exactly that. We applaud it.
But at the end of the day, she has some big old bitties.
Yeah.
She's probably a great reporter. I believe she is. I believe she takes her job serious.
Yeah.
But hey.
See, that's just the thing. It's like, I know you worked hard, you went to school, you did all the things that you need to do. So when I'm talking to you, don't be looking into my eyes here if I'm looking at your breasts. I'm looking you in your eyes, lady.
Okay.
But you looking for that little angle so you can go, oh, you need to respect me for that. You know what I mean? They that's a catch-22 for me.
It is. You have them. Women out there, we know we have them.
No, it's just look. First of all, just look at a woman. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to look at a beautiful woman. So if you got your titties out there, I want to see them. I respect your job, but I like your titties too. I'm not gonna touch them or anything unless you tell me I can.
Right. Immediately.
They're squishy.
It has a fit into the reason of saying there's no need in saying it there. And just lastly, the National Association of Black Journalists Sports tweeted that
she's a black girl.
Yeah, they stand behind, what you think, Ayanna? They stand behind Ayanna Crystal at this time, and they will investigate the matter further.
What's there an investigation?
She got big titties. The investigation is over.
What's the problem?
Women, it makes you feel beautiful. Don't lie. Those are compliments. Somebody tell me, that's why I don't complain. I know I got titties. Sometimes my shirts are low cut. When I'm going to say, oh, you was looking at my titties today? Right. It's hard not to see them.
You know how many times I want to call you sugar tits and I don't?
Just some shit you just got to chop up to the game.
You on the freeway so I hear somebody blow the horn.
They're going to stop looking in a while. Enjoy it. Enjoy it while you
feel some kind of way.
But I don't think she's upset because they haven't made a comment about her.
She's doing her job. Yeah. She's going through with it, But everybody...
I know how it is, though.
It is, but when she put that small ass dress on
and nipple news,
right?
But and that's not taking.
Juggernauts.
You should be respected. I'm not taking. Women should be respected, but we're also to be admired and stop taking away from it because men feel like they can't even give compliments because he's thirsty. He says men are supposed to compliment women. Get over it. That's what's supposed to happen.
Y'all make us feel like perverts every fucking thing we do. Go to the gym with all them.
Let me play devil's advocate on that. Is the way he said it in the manner and what he's talking about, is that a compliment or was that just a crass statement.
It was crass. He probably didn't have to say it, but for him to be so...
That's something you think.
under attack. Yeah, it's just like...
You definitely think that, or you say that to the homies.
But the way social media is set up, and if you're always on it, naturally, you'll go to be like, man, I got to tweet this out. Before you even think about it, sometimes you're tweeting something because it's now a public diary. Because some people have just way too much information, but we're being trained to publicly put what we're thinking onto the paper and see what's going to happen. And sometimes it backfires. Again, it backfires.
You know what I think, Speed?
Yeah.
I think they should have a law the way women dress then. Fuck
no.
it. I mean, if we're going to get the backlash like that, have a law. You can't wear this, you can't wear that. We go to the gym, they wear all this shit. You can see their pussy, you can see all these prints. And then they get mad and try to walk away. They try to...
Tyrin is the worst. Tyrin see a girl with the whole camel toe. He'll stand right in front of her. And I'll be like, Ty, what? I can't look? Really? She wore that. I'm like, no, Ty, we got to go away.
But why did they wear it, though, Speed? They're comfortable?
I know.
They want to work out, and it's comfortable. And
women should be allowed to wear whatever they want to wear, and they should be able to feel comfortable wearing whatever they want to wear. But as a woman, you have to take that responsibility. I know when I put certain things on, what's showing. And I know I know that, and I understand that. And I have the freedom to wear it, but I also have to understand what's going to come along with that. Now, should I be harassed for it? No. Should I be attacked? Should I be touched? Should I be violated? No. But eyeballs ain't hurting your ass. Okay?
You know what I suggest? I think they should just have a all women gym, so they don't want to. Well, they need to do it more though.
Hilarious.
Only old men. I tell you what, I like the Dave Chappelle joke that dresses excellently. Says women who wear that and get mad about what you wearing, and I'm looking this way. He said, well, you're right. You shouldn't be judged by that. But say if I wear a police officer's uniform and I stay on the corner, and you come, oh, officer, somebody's out in the bank. Well, wait a minute. You think because I'm wearing this, I'm a cop or something like that? So basically say, hey, ladies, if you wear clothes... No, he says at the end...
What a long way to make that joke.
No, I'm saying at the end he said, what you wear doesn't make you a whore, but you are wearing a whore's uniform.
Huh? Well,
okay, let me ask you this.
Go ahead.
Should this young lady who... titties are enormous.
Yes.
Especially with that outfit. Should she wear something different from here on out so people will take her more about what she's talking about? Because from here on out, I don't care what she's saying. I'm looking at them titties. Before I might have been like, oh, that's the...
Before you look at them too. They're huge.
She was hired.
Yes.
Someone hired her to do a job. She's doing a job with what she got.
So should she downplay? Should she wear different outfits from here on out?
If that's what she feels.
She didn't get hired by downplaying what she had.
No.
Okay. She used what she had. I ain't saying that was the 90% of her getting the job, but it was like, wow, those would be nice to have her on the sideline, and she's giving
she knows
the news.
Do you think the network realized that basically her chest is going to get attention?
She was
but
hired.
I'm saying, do you think they were taking a risk on that, saying, this is going to bring a lot of attention?
But that could also be a good thing. Do you know how many shows I got off because men like me, and then I go and kill the stage? And I'm like, damn, she's good. So she could wear whatever she want to wear. She's good at her job. And if that happened to help her get in the door so that her talent can shine and so she could show them, I might have big titties, but watch me rock these interviews, and that's how she stayed in the position that she's in, then I think there's nothing wrong with that. You have to, it just
give us your opinion.
But she can't hide those. And no matter what you put over them, you're not going to be able to hide it.
Nothing. Give us your opinion. 855-960-3699. What else you got for me there, baby girl?
Okay, so on this topic, disabled people like sex too.
What the hell?
Yes, they do. And unfortunately, society, we push them off as the untouchables, and they're not thinking like that they don't want to have that stuff. But sex helps disabled people to reincarnate themselves and recover their human aspect. Because, being disabled, which could be a lot of different things, from being in accidents, from being losing limbs to anything, and you don't feel like a whole person sometimes. And you still have those sexual desires, and people feel because you're disabled that you don't have those desires. And you got to remember back in 86, the paraplegic model Hugh Hefner, she did a letter to him, and sexuality is the hardest thing for a disabled person to hold on to. So she conveyed this letter to them, and they did an 8-page layout of her. And a lot of people, of course,
she just threw her legs around.
She's in a wheelchair.
Anyway, so a lot of people were saying that they were calling it a fetish, and that it shouldn't be taken seriously, and that it exploited handicapped people. But they're trying to tell No, we really
Handicapped people want dick
want to
too.
have sex too.
Or pussy.
Yeah, whatever it is. But they even have programs like the Sexuality for the Handicapped charity. They have
Now, what is that?
well, they go around and they encourage people to, like the hand job angels. They're in that where they go around and give hand jobs to people who are disabled.
I'm still going down every street looking for them.
You know what? I don't think that's wrong with having crazy sex.
It's hilarious. And these programs encourage people with disabilities to be sexually active. That you don't have to hide it. That you don't have to cover it up because society feels like that's not something you should have. You should go ahead and have that sex. And they're trying to get a law passed for sexual surrogates, things like that you get, which they wouldn't.
So
really
if some girl got cerebral palsy, you telling me I should go over there and give it to her?
If she wants it, I feel like you should be able to go ahead.
What's wrong with that?
What's wrong with that? First of all, how you gonna yell out cerebral palsy? And my mom got 5 kids by all top cracking ass niggas. So my dad was fine and a boss. So you just don't gotta discredit them because she got a disability, okay?
Hold up. I sense a lot of intensity in your tone.
Yeah, I do.
Because she's close to the situation.
Yeah, so I know.
No, I'm not.
Okay, continue.
I'm not making a joke. I'm
Nigga,
asking.
yes, you was.
No, I wasn't.
It was just his shallowness. He doesn't.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm asking a
Speedy,
serious
when the last time
question.
you had some retarded ass head?
I never thought about that. So I'm sitting here listening to the story, and apparently they have people who get together and they go to these places.
Yes.
So do they go there to say, okay, where's the girl at? Let me put this. They go to fuck them.
Well, pretty much.
I mean, I understand the angel hands.
hand
Those are for
jobs.
dudes.
They have the oral situations and things like sometimes they just want to cuddle and kiss. It doesn't always have to be sexual.
But they're gonna drip all over them.
But that's fine. You better put a washcloth down like you're burping a baby. So
some people into getting drooled.
Do they pay them for it?
No, well, these people know because they're groups and paying for it would be considered prostitution, and that's why they're trying to get the law passed for the sexual surrogate, so they wouldn't be prostitution. It would be that they were helping this disabled people out, that it would be a service through these programs. Because anytime you pay for sex is prostitution, hands down. And it's not a lot of people volunteering just to run around.
This is
the young lady that was in the Playboy thing. She's in a dope ass wheelchair. I know that.
Yeah, so if you send it to me, I'll upload it to our thing. But they were even saying some people also have orgasms different ways, and they're expressing like, if you can have an orgasm from me rubbing your ear for an hour, why wouldn't I come over and rub your ear for an hour to give you that? Like me, if I run my hands under like scalding hot water, I orgasm, and that's why if you watch me, I'll wash my hands really fast. Watch me, because the hot water, it makes me like I'll leave it under. Starts burning, and it's a really fantastic sensation.
I have a picture of the young lady that did the Playboy spread.
Mark, you don't believe shit.
And they have her on
whack as fuck.
They have her on her stomach and her legs, and but you could tell. But I mean, it's a good picture. It don't look like.
Let me see it. Let me see the hand.
It's actually a good. But it's actually a good picture. I'm not mad at that.
Yeah, well, people were upset when she initially did the spread. You know what I'm saying? But it's like
no pun intended.
Hilarious. You know, everybody has. Sexuality is part of human nature. It's part of the way that we're wired. It's part.
Call in and let me know if you would want to be a part of giving it to a disabled person.
I would join the hand angels.
But we're saying I think to walk in and hook a dude up is one thing. For me to go in and take her little legs and throw them to one side and just.
But why? Her privates have not changed. They're regular privates.
Privates still work.
They're regular.
And there's no string attached, right? I ain't got to keep coming back.
Speedy, she can't run from you. It's like it's
no, it's not.
855-960-3699. We want to know.
I told this story before. I went on a badblindbitches.com. I met this blind girl. Flew her in.
Like for real.
Yes.
Yeah, he flew her
in. Met her at the airport. You know, I told her I had a navigator. This was when navigators first came out. So, you know, she checking out. So I'm putting her luggage in the truck, but it was a Nissan truck. So I leaned her up against the door. You know, she blind, so she felt the mirror. She said, nigga, this ain't no navigator. This is a Nissan truck. Put me back on the plane. I want to go home. So they are shallow as well.
Oh.
Damn.
Yeah.
She couldn't even see. Bougie and can't see.
No, I don't know how she knew mirrors like that.
Bougie blind mother.
So when we're talking about disabled, we're not talking about somebody who's mentally disturbed necessarily. We're talking about those who have
disabled.
Or it could be that, right?
Paralysis or
disabled is the word.
Yeah. Everything that falls under that spectrum.
Would you
characterize it for a second like that?
Teeter, would you volunteer?
Volunteer what?
To do this, to go to different places and hook girls up.
I'll bring some people that they like. I'm not going to do it myself.
So you're not going to do it?
I'm not. I'll speak to them.
I'd have to
see what they like.
I'd have to see some pictures first.
Tyrin?
I had to see some pictures.
No, they said, Tyrin, can you go in there? There's a young lady in that room. She ain't had none since she was on this earth. She just wanted to get us up, and then there's no strings attached.
Come in here, Kane.
No, I just let her suck my dick or something.
Because if they have pictures, they show you a fine one, but then you show up, it ain't that one you saw.
Yes.
No,
Plenty of fish. Mark, would you do it?
There's beautiful handicapped people, you guys. Don't.
I'm not saying, no, let's not go whether they beauty or not. You saying that.
Well, he said, if you say you're going to see him, because they have some people that they categorize disabled, a dude is 420 pounds. That's considered disabled as well.
Now, I'm going to tell you.
Because I'm not going to fuck an ugly, regular motherfucker. So why am I going to fuck an ugly hand? I just want something cute shit.
Right.
So give me a beautiful handicapped person.
I'm going to keep it real with y'all. The big giant girl that couldn't get out the house. Mm-hmm. So they had the dude, her husband was feeding her.
Yes.
He's feeding her all the time. A little Mexican lady feeding her all the time. He come in and they said, well, how do y'all have sex? He said, I just kind of roll her over and slide on in there. I was like, oh, okay, I can do that.
Yeah.
I can come and do that. She can't get out without a forklift, but I would hate for her to roll on me. I'd be stuck. No pun intended. Would you do it? Would you have sex with a disabled person just because?
I want to answer Mark's question, too, because I know you said, how do we categorize what's disabled? Everything falls under that, because if we leave somebody out, then we're still leaving somebody out. And the whole point is that nobody should be left out.
Well,
so whatever falls under that.
For the
story,
okay,
whatever falls under disabled.
All right, remember, when we come to you, make sure you say the words roll out.
Yes.
We want to know your opinion on this. Out of Michigan, we got
Joe. What's up?
Hey, how you doing? Roll out.
Roll out. Would you do a disabled person?
Today.
Are we good, man? Would you do a disabled person?
No.
No.
You thought about it.
Everybody has a heart, but there's no way I could do a disabled person looking them, in the eye and stuff like that.
Just flip them over.
What if they're blind? You said look in the eye.
Yeah. I mean, if you hard up, a piece of ass is a piece of ass.
Yeah, you're right about that.
So, but yeah, that's just my preference. And I want to tell Kanisha she has a big fan. I'm a big fan of Kanisha.
Oh, thank you, baby.
Kanisha's disabled right now.
I am, actually.
Hey.
So you would get it in. There you go.
Just like a nigga. Hey.
Hey, I damn sure like to get with Kanisha. Ain't no doubt about that.
Well, tell us how you really feel. Shit. Thank you for the phone call, Joe. Joe said,
Make an exception.
Fuck all that. If she's disabled, she'll get it.
And something to go with Joe said prior to that when he was like, I won't be able to look them in the eye and all that. Disability doesn't make you less of a person. It's still a person. It's
right.
What if you're in a relationship with somebody and they get into an accident, your wife or your husband, and now they're disabled? So, things like that happen all the time. Do you stop sleeping with your spouse or whatever because now something doesn't, you know what I'm saying? Or do you leave
for better
them?
or for worse.
So, that's what it is.
Let's take this call here in Virginia. We got
Alex. What's up?
What it do, Alex?
Hey, roll out.
Roll out.
Look, okay, to answer that question before you even asked me, no, I couldn't do a disabled person. I'm married. But I am a cab driver, and I drive a wheelchair van. I carry disabled people all day long. Those are some of the freakiest people I've met.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yes, I will pick them up. They go on to the boyfriend, girlfriend house for a quickie, and they be on the phone getting themselves ready. Oh, my gosh. Part of me is disgusted, and at the same time, I'm like, they human just like me.
Yes.
They got needs, too.
Alex, could you email us your route?
Alex, as long as they paying their fare, it's all good, right?
Oh, yeah, as long as they pay. I don't listen, but sometimes you hear the phone conversations, there'll be two of them, and then the people in the wheelchair, oh, boy.
I feel you on that one, Alex. Thank you for the phone call.
I'm coming up with a disabled song.
Taxi's gonna get it too.
It is. I got so much play in my wheelchair. Coming up next in the layer, we got Mike Loftus, y'all. Comedian Mike Loftus.
Yes, coming up next. It's a rollout show. It's Speedy and Friends.
Yeah.
Early and kind of in the morning. We got somebody just fell into the layer.
Yeah.
Fell into the layer.
Fell into the layer.
Who we got in the building?
We have writer, producer, and comedian extraordinaire, Michael Loftus.
Good morning. Listen to that crowd.
Morning.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Standing ovation.
Yeah.
My first time on the show, I got a standing O.
Now, if you're on the line and we want to talk about disabled people, you can, but would you do a disabled person?
Michael Loftus.
Yes. And yes, the problem is getting to the disabled girl's house.
Take the ramp.
Many years ago, I met this young lady, beautiful,
Okay.
in a wheelchair. We decided to go back to her place. We'd both had a couple of drinks, and she's like, "I'll drive." And I'm like,
Hilarious.
okay.
Well, she got the handles. And,
Yes, and she's driving like a maniac. And I'm like,
Well, she's
listen,
crazy.
you've already had your little thing. I'm still okay. Let's just arrive alive.
Yeah.
I know you've got nothing to lose.
Take your hands off the gas.
But this is crazy, lady.
Yeah, but we went back to her place, and it was wonderful.
So you throw the legs to the side because they stay over there.
I'm not fucking with y'all.
I'm just saying, you throw them and they don't move because you just...
There was a little bit of movement. There was a little bit. It wasn't a complete paralysis.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
So
She was awesome though. She was just crazy behind the wheel.
Oh, okay.
She's retarded.
No, she was handicapped.
She's handicapped. I mean, retarded in the
What was her
word,
favorite
isn't it?
position? What was her favorite?
Well, we went missionary for a while, and then with I guess you'd call it a lazy doggy style.
Y'all went handicapped. What position? We went handicapped.
Well, you have to prop that pillow underneath.
We needed more pillows. We needed one of those wedges they sell in the back of Playboy.
Yes. I want to get one of those. Those wedges.
Those look great. And then you look it up, and it's like $5,000. You're like, hey, it's a triangle pillow. Let's all slow the hell down.
Let's cut a sponge.
They're like the Liberator 5000. It's like, no, it's pretty much a triangle pillow.
Right.
Well, if you go to a physical therapy place, you can get it for $120. You don't got to spend $5 because it's the same thing.
Why not just take a pillow and cut it?
Yeah.
Cut the motherfucker in a diangle.
A diangle.
Go to the 99-cent store, get some duct tape and a pillow, and fold it in half.
There you go.
There you go.
You get a lot of discounts messing with a handicapped person, though.
Yeah, you get to park in the front of the mall.
Oh, man. We went to the Boys and Men concert last night, and it was stand-up seats what we had. So I went to the manager. I was like, oh, you got a handicap section? We was all in the front. We was kicking it. We had great seats. I was like, all my friends need seats, too. Shit.
Now, you did the handicap girl.
Yeah.
Did you play a certain kind of freaky music?
Well, yes. I had to have my Al Green going.
Oh, shit. Oh, that's right here.
Yes.
Take your leg and throw it over here, go. Take the other leg and swing that one over there.
Whether it's good or bad, happy or sad.
And put them grits down.
So in love with you.
Michael, did you bring your left leg pillow?
You're all right with me.
Hilarious.
Yeah, it was. This is the stuff.
Yes, indeed. Now, this time you got your clothes off. It's about to go down.
Oh, yes.
Yes, it's about to happen.
Yes. We're riding around in the wheelchair.
Wow. Hilarious.
Clothes are coming off. We're popping wheelies. I'm popping a wheelie.
Yeah. You're happy to see me there.
This shit better than Ride Along.
A friend of ours,
I hate you guys.
a close friend of ours used to do
It's the handicap Uber.
Handicap.
DJ always throw that in there. DJ always.
Yeah, she just did this story on how they're looking for people to hook up the handicap.
Yeah, like they have the thing, the hand angels, and they go around and they give hand jobs to people that are disabled.
That's fantastic.
Yes, I would join. I want to be in the hand angels.
Yes, you should join for sure.
Yes.
Like a handicap Tinder.
I feel retarded right now.
Right? That'd be great.
Handicap tender.
Yes. So
Well, then who's going to do the girls?
they have men that do the women.
Oh,
as
I'm
well.
sure there's a line.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a line of dudes who like,
Here's my finger. Take a look at it.
Yes.
Yeah.
You guys think so, but look, when we went to Vegas and I was in my wheelchair, I got so much attention. Like I even got a lap dance in the middle of Planet Hollywood. Like men are on disabilities. It was ridiculous. And I had my little outfit on. It was just like titties and knees. That were all over.
When a woman's paralyzed from the waist down, do they still get a feeling in their clitoris?
Some of them do.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But sometimes it moves around. Sometimes it's ears.
Huh? Yes, remember I just told you about the rubbing on the ears right before you came in here. Yes.
Yeah. I dated a nurse for a while, and she would take care of handicapped guys who were paraplegics, all this stuff, and the sensation would go to their ears.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
And
so they can hear it coming.
I'll be there all week. Boom. That's the end of the show. That's the end of the show. We can't go past that.
Yeah, so they just rub the ears, and then that's what I was just saying before that.
Well, Mike, tell us what you got going on, man. You out here doing it.
I am currently got a couple TV shows that I'm in the process of developing. Shit. And then I have my own show called The Flip Side with Michael Loftus.
Okay.
That's on in Los Angeles on KDOC. It's a syndicated show.
Channel 9, right?
It's
Channel 9?
Yeah, or 56.
Yeah, 56.
It's all different. Go to theflipsideshow.com. They got a channel finder on there, and it's politics, it's comedy, no holds barred, making fun of everybody.
Damn, you and Byron?
Everybody.
You and Byron Allen must be friends.
I'd love to be friends with Byron Allen. That guy is everywhere.
Now,
he has got an empire going.
Who in the political realm are you always going after? Is there a certain person you're like, I can't stand this?
You know what? It's weird. I can't stand Harry Reid.
Okay.
That guy, and he's like always beat up.
Yeah.
Every time you see him on the news, he's broken a bone, he's got a sling, his eyes popped out, there's bruises on his face. I think
eyes popped out.
He's trying to get a free hand, Angel.
Yeah, that's what it is.
yeah. Hi, I'm Harry Reid. Would you like to give me a handy? I think he goes back to Vegas and just gets his ass kicked every week.
Wow. Hilarious.
Yeah.
And then who do you take it easy on? Who do you think, okay, I can't really hit them that hard, but I want to, but...
You know what? I like Nancy Pelosi.
Okay.
That's just been hit to death. And and I'm not going to make fun of John Boehner crying or having a fake tan. It's just cheap and easy.
But when they show his tan as opposed to anybody else...
It's just, and you want to do it because the jokes are right there. And then when he starts getting all misty-eyed and the lip starts, like, no, I'm doing it. I don't want to do it.
Come on, you can have a little fun with him.
Yeah, oh yeah, I do. Yeah,
John, I wish I could meet those. I'd be like, dude, stop going to the tanning booth. You got to stay off.
Yeah,
Because
stop doing the spray tan. You're from Ohio. See, and that's me too. I'm from Ohio. I grew up in Columbus, Ohio.
Been there.
I'm just a regular dude
in Columbus. In Columbus,
there's a little thing called the Ohio State University.
Yeah.
The Ohio State Buckeyes.
That'll run the city. Yeah.
I had shit to do with
That keeps the lights on, Speedy.
Columbus, Cincinnati, you had to go over to Kentucky to go to the movies.
Cincinnati is Kentucky as far as I'm concerned.
Oh, okay, well.
Yeah, the Cincinnati airport is in Kentucky.
Right.
That's jacked up. Welcome to Cincinnati and Kentucky at the same time.
I always said they should just cut Cincinnati off and let it float across the river into Kentucky, man. It's not Ohio compared to the rest of Ohio. It's just not.
Yeah, it is a little different. But that's the weird thing. You can start off in Cincinnati with that whole Kentucky vibe, then drive up 71 and then get to Cleveland, and it's like being in Chicago. It's a weird city. It's a weird state.
All right, now don't move. We got Michael in the building.
Michael.
He's going to let us know about more handicapped women that he's been taking home, letting them drive after they drink, allegedly.
Allegedly.
We really didn't say that on there.
Allegedly.
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 It's the Rollout Show right here on the Foxxhole. We'll be right back. Yeah. Top of the hour. If you're not there now, you are late. Stay in your car.
Yeah.
It's the Rollout Show right here on the Foxxhole. Speedy and Friends, and I be Speedy. In the building we got
Mark Howard representing.
In the building we got
Michael Loftus.
Yeah, in the building we got
Kanisha Bus.
In the building. Teeter. On the wheels.
DJ always in your ears.
So, Michael, tell us about this show, man, and
the flip side.
How's that
Flip side.
Yeah.
The flip side. It came about. It came about by accident. I did this show for the History Channel. Just me doing stand-up about history, like the Battle of New Orleans, the War of 1812 is the war that nobody talks about.
Okay.
But it was just awesome. The British were pissed, right? They lost America to a bunch of hillbillies in 1776. Yeah. They're like, you're not fighting fair. You've got to stand in a line and wear red jackets. And oh my God, there's sniping. Do you have a raccoon on your head? What's up with that, my man?
Right.
So they came back in 1812, burned D.C. to the ground. around, and they attack New Orleans, and Andrew Jackson goes down there, gets a bunch of pirates, gets a bunch of freed black slaves, and he's like, they're going to come. We need to defend this shit. And the slave, the free black slaves are like, we'll help. Do we get guns? Do we get to kill white people? All right, I'm in. Bang, bang, bang. No, you have to wait till the enemy shows up.
Okay, well, look white to me. I'm just saying.
So
practice.
Yeah, just practicing. Just getting the range on this thing. So I did this stand-up special for the History Channel, and these dudes down in Texas were like, hey, would you want to do a political show? And I'm like, yeah, absolutely. Wow. So we did like a pilot episode, and then they went to this convention, I guess, where you just sell... I didn't know this shit existed, where you can just sell TV shows. And they went down, and they sold it to like 95% of the country.
Shit.
So now it's like, okay, I guess we're doing this thing.
So it's weekly or...
Yeah, it's weekly. So like once a month, I go down to Dallas, and we film a couple of episodes, and then I fly back to LA. And the first season was a huge success, so we're gearing up for season 2. We're gonna move the studios to Los Angeles. And so yeah, I mean, because like everybody's here. If you're like New York, fantastic. LA, fantastic. Dallas, it's hard to convince the Queen of England to fly to Dallas. Will there be barbecue? Yes, there will be great barbecue.
We got you.
I'm 97 years old. I just want some ribs.
So what are the roots of like your political views, and who or what helped shape that for you, for who you are right now?
You know what? I grew up with my family was very, very independent. You know, they'd vote for a Republican one year, they'd vote for a Democrat the next year. It's like I feel like I'm a member of the Common Sense Party. Like things are crazy. Like Obama, fantastic, but like this whole thing with Iran, like stop negotiating with them. You can't negotiate. Like, will you be cool with your nukes? Oh, absolutely. Hold on, I got to give a Death to America speech. That fucker is lying. Right. So I'm a member of the Common Sense Party, and that's my movement. That's my movement.
I'll tell you how I really feel. Do you rival any of the personalities that, especially Republicans, like the Sean Hannitys and
you know what? Here, that's what I don't want to do. I don't want to be the guy like in front of a chalkboard crying, going, "Read the Constitution. America's going down the drain. Rise up, America." No, it's just like I think there's so many things that bond us together as a society than separate us. And a lot of people make a lot of money let's keep those people over there and let's keep these people over there and those people are the real enemy and can't do this and you can't do that. And it's like, holy like if you say you're conservative at all, people are like, so you don't believe in the EPA? Of course I believe in the EPA. Are you crazy? But I'd also like them to do their job, right? You can't drink out of a stream in America right now. You're going to turn into a three-eyed monster. You're going to be on disabled Tinder with Stephen Hawkins.
Get a lot of hand
I just want a hand job. The theory of everything. Put your finger in my butt. Big bang. The universe and my dick are constantly expanding.
Fucking hilarious.
all from water, man. This country is great.
That's right.
This country is great.
It's the best. I have traveled all over the planet. I have been to Israel. I've been to Iceland. I've been to South Africa. I've been to Mexico. Guess what?
What?
We got the shit going on in the U.S.
It's kind of fly.
You miss the U.S. when it can be the best country in the world. I'm in Ireland. I got cousins over there like, let's get drunk and it's 8 o'clock in the morning, blah, 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 blah. And after a while, you're like, I need to go home. You people are crazy.
So what would you say is the ultimate goal of the flip side? What would that ultimate goal
I want to get people laughing. Like everybody can laugh about politics. Everybody can laugh and get like a little bit of a conversation going of like, we can get this done, right? Without a disaster. Like World War II happens, all of America comes together, you know, and we defeat evil. 9/11 happens. Remember that spirit after 9/11 when everybody's like, okay, we're America.
Where they at?
Yeah, people make money keeping us separate and hating each other and blah blah blah. So I sound like a real politician now. I want unity. I want brotherhood. Let's hold hands and hug it out. Someone light a candle.
Who do you think gonna win in 16?
I have no idea.
If you had to put something,
I would say Hillary Clinton's going to win. I don't know who can beat her. She's
Jeb Bush?
She's no. Nobody wants to see that. Nobody wants to see that.
A president named Jeb.
Yeah. But you don't want to. I don't think
There's
anybody
nobody
wants
to go against him.
No,
I don't think.
no. Although Chris Christie, nobody's going to vote for him.
Yeah.
After he did that hug out with Jerry Jones in the Cowboys skybox, that was it. That was it.
He
And he went in for the big guy hug, and then they blew him off and didn't hug him, and he had to act like he was still. And then they finally, it was so awkward.
Y'all think we're gonna really
That
have a
was
woman
so
president?
awkward.
Think we'll have a woman?
I think we will.
Yeah,
Saying that
we'll have a woman
I think
president.
if you look at all the choices that's going to be on the table,
I just think it's weird.
It will be weird,
Yes.
but she'll be able to negotiate with other countries because
I mean-
they'll be like, "Are you mad?" She's like, "Yes, I'm mad." And they're like, "What did we do? What did we do?" If you don't know, I'm not going to tell you.
She's gonna wear.
You figure it out. I'm pissed.
so she goes from first lady to
Yeah, and she was a big
Madam-
powerhouse behind Bill. So we know and
so
already
she's
love her.
she'll be Madam President. Right?
Yeah.
That's how you have to address her.
Madam President. And then, Bill Clinton will be the first lady. He'll be like, I'm just going to be over here with Monica Lewinsky.
I don't think the Queen of England will allow that.
That's just weird.
What?
I don't have nothing against women, but I just think that's a little weird.
It's going to be different, but I mean, people thought that about a black president. Like this should never happen.
I just
Well, you
never,
had 9 black presidents before you had George Bush.
I just never imagined
George
our president being. I never
ahead.
imagined our president getting fucked.
Oh, she doesn't do that.
No, that ain't happening now.
Hillary hasn't had sex since 1972.
You don't think so?
No.
Because at one point, Hillary was a dime piece. Now.
She ain't a dime now?
No.
She's a Buffalo nickel.
She started.
When she first got there, Hillary, I would have did it.
She got to lose the suit. That's all.
Yeah, she looks kind of like Yoda.
Yeah.
She kind of does. If she had bigger ears. Hillary Clinton. Bill can keep his dick in his pants.
Michael's killing this shit right now.
Well, before all of this, I did some digging and I found that you used to be a punk rock singer before any of this. Is that?
Yeah.
What band?
Yeah. It was we were called the Roadsters. And we played on it was in high school.
Yeah.
And I was going to getting ready to go to college, and me and my buddies just started this band.
I thought it was the average white band. My bad.
Those guys were my jam. The average white band. The W looks like a butt.
You saw it,
But yeah. I'm the youngest of 5 kids. I'm an Irish Catholic family. My older brother was like the average white band. He would listen to that. We had a very, very odd. He had a weird musical taste. But yeah, I was in this band. We played on the Ohio State campus, punk rock, and it was just the best. Okay. It was the best, and I thought that's what I'm going to be. And then one day, it was just the best. Okay. It was the best, and I thought that's what I'm going to be. And then one day I woke up, and the lead guitarist was like, "I'm joining the Air Force."
Hilarious.
My dad says I need a real job. I'm like, "You son of a bitch!"
Right. Guess I go tell these jokes.
That's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened.
Now. That is. And what instrument did you play?
Guitar.
Oh, okay. You still play, or?
Yeah, I still play a little bit. In fact, I just started picking up the ukulele.
That's a little more information than we need to know. That's a bit.
You know when I found out you cannot make a ukulele sound cool?
No.
It's impossible. Yeah. Ding, 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 ding.
Yes.
So yeah, I'll probably go back to the guitar. I might start playing it on the show.
Nice. Now we're going to nearly need handicap. In the building, just sitting in with us. Very beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
She's
Off the chain. I can't wait to go get a burger from Carl Jr. Anyway.
I thought she was going to bring something.
Who we got in the building?
Right now, we have American model and actress, and we know her best from Super Bowl from the Carl's Jr. commercial. Yeah. Charlotte McKinney is in the building.
Guys.
Hello.
Hey, beautiful.
Thank you for having me.
I met you in Phoenix in Fox.
With Jamie.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And I love your commercial because they have an edited version of your commercial. So they have, the tomato on some of them is split.
Oh, yeah. One looks like a nice, juicy bomb, and then the other one's just like a blob.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like the tight one.
Me too.
I think we have a quorum.
Yes. And it was so weird because I'm watching it go, and I watched the one where the split wasn't there. I was like, hey, that tomato wasn't like that.
I know. It's so funny, the different edits they have of it.
And I guess they do it when the kids,
Yeah, during the Super Bowl, it had to be a a little bit more, G-rated because it's a little scandalous.
Yeah.
But, so yeah.
And you're on Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah, I just started that. I made it through week 1.
Yes. How was that?
Yeah.
Yeah, round of applause.
That's awesome.
My first week was pretty hard, and I was in the bottom barrel with Red Foo, and then this week I kind of brought the heat. Got a lot of haters, so it kind of got me fired up, and I kind of killed it. And week 3, here we go, and just having fun. It's definitely kicking my butt. But
no pun intended.
Yeah, it's killing me. I mean, everyday practice. 4 hours a day. I literally I'm half asleep right now. I'm usually more bubbly. I'm lost,
thanks
but
for hanging out.
I know.
So do you have any type of dancing background, or is this the first time you've ever danced?
To be honest, no. I have a bit of rhythm. My dad's from the Bahamas and he plays the drums. So I'm I have some. I don't dance like a white girl, totally. No. So
what are you trying to say?
I'm out.
You're out.
You're in demand with ukulele, so
yeah, you can leave. But yeah, so I have a bit of rhythm. I dance in the club if I ever go.
Now Now it is this is our Freaky Friday, and what is the song that you play when you're about to get it on?
I don't know.
Do you play any music?
Don't be shy.
I'm not I've never been I need to turn this jam on.
But if you had to turn something on.
I don't know. That's so. I mean, there's definitely songs that get you in the mood.
Yeah.
Tell us one.
I don't. All you can think of off the spot is Marvin Gaye, I guess. But
That's a good one.
Let's get it on.
Let's get it on.
Yeah, as you're dancing.
Straight to the
As
point.
I'm dancing. I think that should be my dance next week.
Oh,
get everyone in the mood, right?
And then we were talking about there's a thing going around where they're helping people who are handicapped get through their sexual things. Would you be a helping hand with a guy who needed a little?
They're called the hand angels, and I
would you be a hand angel?
Oh, so they're handicapped and they come to your house.
No, you go to them.
Oh, they go to you. I go to you,
yes,
and I help you out.
Yeah.
Well, I'm all about helping people, helping out.
Our fellow man.
I would definitely maybe take him out for ice cream, but I don't know if I'm gonna go put my hand down there.
Yeah. Well, some of them they just want dates or hang out. Well, that's what they would love.
No,
that.
I would love that. I do a lot of stuff like that. I've always been involved with best buddies, stuff like that. So I love hanging out with anyone like that. So
like that. Wow.
She wasn't prepared.
So shallow.
Oh my god! Anyone. Oh my god! Come on, you guys! I've been up since 5.
All right.
What is it? Handicap? Anyone handicapped? I mean, that's where my heart goes out. That's
She said like that.
Get him away from me!
Give him a burger.
No, I would love to.
just
I would totally love to, and that's
You and Kanisha, she would love to.
I think it'd be nice. So for sure.
Make
So I
you
got to
feel
break
good.
my leg to get in. Ice cream cone.
Yeah, right? No, you have to lose the leg. Broken leg.
Well, he lost the one in the middle, so you ain't got to go down there.
Okay.
Oh, wow, Tita, thank you.
So speaking of going for ice cream and stuff and food, when you did the commercial, did you spit the burgers out, or were you eating the burgers because I know they do a lot of takes in commercials?
Well, there's a lot of takes, and normally for everyone it takes 20 to 40 to 50 tries of the bite. I only took 8.
Nice.
So it was pretty fast and furious, but you definitely can't eat all those bites. So there was some eating, there was some spitting, there was some swallowing, there's a little bit of everything.
Great movie. Stay right there. Don't move. Some swallowing.
Imagine after take 15, okay, she's got a pot belly now. It's not going to work.
Yeah, exactly, right?
We're going to need another tomato.
Yeah, we need another tomato to cover it up.
Now, when you went into audition for that, how many more girls were there?
Surprisingly, there wasn't. They just reached out to my agent. It was back and forth forever, and I was like, there's no way. And then one day I got the call, I had it, and just kind of everything since then just kind of exploded.
Yeah, no pun intended. So when people see you walking around, they go, that's that girl.
Lately, it's been more from Dancing with the Stars.
okay.
Yeah. I'm like, hey. But everyone has ran. It was funny. A cop was yelling at me the other day from jaywalking, and he was like yelling at me, and then I come up and he goes, "Oh, you're that burger girl. Can I get a picture?" I'm like, no, you're being rude. And then, I'm like, if you pay off my ticket.
Oh. She did in that cute little voice, too.
Yeah.
Pay off my ticket.
Pay off my ticket.
So earlier we were talking about like social media and stuff, and a lot of people say that you're kind of Insta famous, and everybody in social media helped push your career. Do you feel that was true, or?
Well, yes, because for the first 2 years of my career, everyone was like, I wasn't a signed model. Everyone's like, no, your boobs are too big, you're too short, you can't model. So forever I didn't have an agent, no one was hiring me. So I put kind of all my work on social media, and then people started finding that. That's how I got my guest campaigns. And, I believe it definitely helped me for sure. So yeah.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
That's a great, that's the American dream right there.
Yeah, right.
Everybody says, no, I'm going to do it myself. Ba-boom. Success.
Yeah, I didn't need any of those stupid agents. I went out there, I knew what I had, and I
what do you have?
got a couple things.
So where are you originally from?
I'm from Florida.
Nice.
I grew up in Orlando, and I lived in Miami. And so I'm a Heat fan. I love to watch some b-ball.
Right.
You mad at LeBron?
Am I married to him?
No, mad. Upset.
Am I mad at him? It is what it is.
Yeah, she can't be mad at LeBron. I'm from Ohio. LeBron broke my heart on national television.
Did you burn the jersey? You burnt it.
No, I didn't burn the jersey, but I was really... Everyone in Cleveland... I'm from Columbus, Ohio.
Okay.
I'm a Cleveland Cavaliers fan. So everybody was fine with LeBron going. We understood why. He wants to go down to Miami, get a couple rings, and we're all like, he'll be back. Okay. But when you make it a TV show, when you're like, I'm going to turn this breaking your heart into a 1-hour event on ESPN, that shit was just too public.
American way.
The decision. I'm getting mad right now.
I know. Yeah, you're a little feisty.
I am. Oh, wait. Yeah, I'm very feisty.
Mike, I didn't have a problem with that. Besides, he gave the money to a...
Oh, he's a great human being.
Yeah.
He still supports, there's all kinds of charitable things. He never, quote, left Cleveland. He always helped those people. But still, it was the decision, man. It's like getting broke up. It's like when your girlfriend breaks up with you at a restaurant and everybody's watching and everybo's like, oh, shit, she's mad. This is not going well. It was like
right
that.
Before the bill comes.
Now, are you dating, or you got a guy? Or?
I'm enjoying myself right now.
I like that answer.
I know.
What kind of guys you like?
It's funny.
Breathing.
They have to be breathing. I don't know. I like. I'm not an athlete. I don't like athletes. The other day they're like,
"Hey, how you doing?"
Yeah, like I don't like. It's funny. I'm into just little average little bad boy, but actors and people in my industry that kind of get what I'm doing. So.
You're out the running.
I gotta go. I'm gonna be late for my acting class. You know what?
Bad boy.
Fuck them if they say I'm late. I don't play by their rules.
You are so bad.
Kill it, Mike. Go, Mike.
Oh man! So, are you looking to get into acting and getting to more roles like that? And what would be your ideal role, and you see yourself going?
For sure, I'm really into comedy and stuff like that. So I just did Joe Dirt 2 with David Spade, and that was so much fun. Okay. And just stuff like that. Once you're in with that Happy Madison group, they're so great. So hopefully getting to do more stuff with them, and little things here and there. And then maybe some serious stuff. There's so many options. So I'm excited to get into it. It's so much more exciting than just modeling for me.
Yeah. So if they do Charlie Angels 3, you should be in. You would kill it.
Oh, yeah.
You like that, man, you would kill in that. I'm just saying. I'm reading your mind.
I'm agreeing. I'm agreeing everything. Mentally.
We need to just do that. Maybe we should pitch it.
Yeah. There you go. Let me ask you, going back to Dancing with the Stars, what's surprising you about the show that you didn't expect when you got there?
Well, I knew it'd be hard.
Right.
But I didn't know I haven't had a day off, and I can't even remember. I have no life now. So I knew it'd be hard, but I didn't think it'd be every day. not only is it dancing, it's interviews, it's costumes, it's taking over my life. So,
Right.
you know, but I'm
You
enjoying
ready to lose?
No, I am taking that mirror ball and
That's right.
Yeah.
Get it.
You're going to be like, oh, I lost. Oh.
She gonna fall the next week. We're like, oh, she tripped over nothing.
No, but I'm so grateful for the spot, and you really learn a lot about yourself when you're kind of under pressure, and you know it's good to see the worth ethic you can kind of get from it too.
Michael, would you ever do Dancing with the Stars?
No. I wouldn't have the courage. I admire anybody who does.
It takes
because like some dances I think would be okay, and then they're like, you're gonna do a Russian iglato samba, and I'd be like, go fuck yourself, I am. And they'd be like, the timing would be weird, like 2, 3, 8, 9, 11, 12. And I would just pee my pants on national TV, and that would be it.
And I'm dyslexic too, so when he's telling me like 1, 2, right, left, 4, 8. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about?
I need some drawings on the ground or something.
Yeah. So it's all about, I'm very visual. So once he shows me, I'm getting the hang of it. But this week's the rumba. Last week was the cha-cha, and I'm getting them confused. So.
It's got to be really tough because I imagine you rehearse, and then you get that muscle memory for that dance, and then
the next day you have 4 days to learn a new one. So.
And you're wearing heels.
Yeah.
Wow.
Do you practice in the heels?
I do, but I wear socks with them. So
hilarious.
It's really embarrassing. I have like all these. Yeah, I have like all these paparazzi pictures of me in heels with socks on, and there's like, oh my god.
Somewhere in America, there's a guy who like that's his thing.
Right.
He's gone his whole life. He's like, I never find it. And he's listening to the radio. He's like, oh yeah.
Dreams come true, honey.
Socks and heels.
Socks and heels. Pumps with elite
Socks and heels.
That'd be a nice little song. Socks and heels. I would like.
Socks and heels.
Oh yeah.
Now, what do your parents think of all this and the fame?
They've been so supportive. They came in town from Florida, and my dad just sent me like 20 texts like, "We're not quitters. Keep going." I'm like, Dad, chill out. But they're so supportive, and they've been really
harder
helpful,
than what you think, Dad.
I know, he has no idea, but
If I looked at a house, baby.
So you wouldn't do Dancing with Stars?
No.
Would you do any of the other shows, or just to get?
You know what? I got a weird thing about competitions.
Oh, okay.
It's like you never know what's going to happen. Right. Years ago, I got talked into doing. Remember the new Star Search with Arsenio Hall?
Yes.
They asked me if I would do it. I said no, thanks. They asked me again. I said no, thanks.
As
I just
stand-up.
don't. Yeah, because it's like music. You know, it's like stand-up. Some comics are like jazz. Some guys are like rock and roll. Some whatever. You cannot compare. It's apples and oranges.
Yeah.
So finally, I agreed to do it because the show was getting huge ratings. I go on. I win the first round. I win the second round. I'm going on to the quarterfinals. And this comic, I can't remember the guy's name, had the worst set I had ever seen. Mm-hmm. It was so embarrassingly bad. And I lost to that guy.
What the hell?
Because America will do this thing. America were very, very giving people. This guy, everyone was so embarrassed, like, oh, no one's voting for Jimmy, the horrible comic. I'm going to vote for him. So he won off the sympathy of America. And then it's just so frustrating.
It's funny because Red Food, the guy who got off the first week, thought he did better than me. You know, it's weird
It
how
is weird.
America does it. I may be on it.
And then they'll go, oh, that girl's getting cocky now. Now she's all full of herself. So it's like there's an emotional aspect to it.
Yeah.
That God bless you for doing it. That you're very,
now,
very
did
brave.
they talk you into it, or they were like, you should do this because?
Yeah, I mean, when my agents told me about it for a little bit, I was kind of confused about it, but then we talked about it and I was into it. So,
and how is it working with your partner? How is Kel over there?
Keo is great. He's a South African dancer, and he's so much fun. We have a blast together, so he's really great.
He's very flexible.
Hilarious.
I mean, he does
now, tell everyone how they can follow you if they want to stalk you, and all the good stuff.
Stalk me on. I'm mostly on Instagram, just Charlotte McKinney, and then Twitter is Charmick. So just Charlotte McKinney in general. Everything will come.
If you just want an ice cream date,
yeah.
If you just want to.
Yeah, I'm all for it. If your legs are broken, hit it up.
Stay there, Mike. All right, we'll be right back. It's the Rollout Show right here. We are on fire. Get you some ice cream. We are back. Yes. It's the Rollout Show right here on the Foxxhole. Michael's still in the building with us. Great show. When's the show air, and when can people check out your show?
It airs in different markets at different times, but like in Los Angeles, it's like Saturday night at 1 o'clock in the morning. And
but it's worth it. It's definitely worth it.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Set your TiVo, set your DVR. Oh. It's the best way to go about it. But usually it's on the weekend. It's like a late Friday night, late Saturday night thing in most markets. 30
minutes? Or
it's a 30-minute show.
Oh, okay.
It's a 30-minute show. It's fun. You get in, you get out, you make your jokes.
Do you have guests on there? Or you?
Yeah, we've had my buddy Charlie Sheen was on the show. That's where he declared he wanted to
raise my hand. I'm gonna raise my hand. You want me to be on the show?
Oh, absolutely.
He's bigger than Charlie Sheen.
Yeah, just physically, but not.
Yeah, that's Charlie was on a couple weeks ago, and he said he was going to run for president with his dad. It was going to be Sheen and Sheen in 16.
Funny.
Yeah, it was great. We had Simpsons creator Sam Simon on the show. We've had Pulitzer Prize winning cartoonist Michael Ramirez on. It's just all over the board. It's celebrities, it's political people. It's just trying to have fun, man. Just trying to laugh.
So if somebody wants to stalk you or follow you, what do they do?
They go to Mike Loftus Comic on Twitter.
Okay.
Or they can go to the flipsideshow.com. That's the show's website. Mike Loftus Comedy is my website. It's just all over the place.
That's dope, man. So got your own show. Still doing stand-up?
Yeah, still doing stand-up. I was down at Hermosa Beach Comedy and Magic 2 nights ago.
I have yet to do that room.
Oh, it's great. Arsenio was down there hosting. That guy is just still funny as it's crazy.
Yeah. Arsenio's always had that. I don't even know. He's always had it. First time I ever saw him was at the Laugh Factory, and I just happened to walk in. And I'm like, that's the guy from whatchamacallit.
Yeah.
He is fun. And then this, because he was on, what was it, the show? Solid Gold. Mm-hmm. So, you don't know the other side of comedians until you see him in a different note. And I'm like, oh, shit, he got jokes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he looks like, I don't think he's ever been nervous in his life.
No.
He just like has a demeanor and a way of carrying himself like, it's all going to be okay.
Yeah.
I'm Arsenio. It's going to be fine.
I'm Arsenio. Oh. Why his show didn't work? I didn't understand.
I don't understand that either.
Almost did it again. Damn. Anyway.
You should have.
Yeah. He was in and out.
Yeah, that's what it's all
He'll
about.
get another show. You know why?
Why?
He's Arsenio.
Yeah, he's Arsenio.
And it's going to be okay.
We definitely appreciate you hanging out with us.
Oh, thanks for having me on.
Your freaky stuff.
Another standing ovation. Did you see that crowd?
You are the shit.
This is the biggest studio I've ever seen.
That's what she said. Look here. Now, are you dating?
I'm married.
Oh, how long? Okay.
I've been married for, 14 years.
Wow.
Yeah, going on 15.
I'm 8 months in.
Congratulations. You're still in that first year where it's kind of still like a dream.
Yeah.
Talk to me in year 4. When, you're like,
when I wake up, nightmare! No.
Yeah. When you're in the middle of the night, you hear a noise, and it's because she's got a nose booger whistling, and you're like, no one said this was going to happen. I didn't know this was going to happen. You think someone's breaking in, and you look over it.
Shit.
You're like, am I in the Navy now? What the hell is that?
Honey,
With
lose
the
the
whistling
band.
sound.
And then you don't want to wake her up like, hey, you got a nose booger, but you can't pick it yourself. You're just like, oh, my God.
It's your wife. You can pick her boobs, can't you?
Yeah, you do. You do. It's sad.
The weirdest shit now is that she goes to the bathroom, and then I go in behind her. I'm like,
yeah.
and she'll go, don't go in there. Really? And I go, and now my dumb ass walk in anyway, like, whoa.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of like everybody's got their own bathroom.
Yes.
I'm still in
That's
that
how I
place
feel.
where nothing bad happens.
Yeah, I'm
bad
not using the bathroom around nobody. I can't do it.
No.
Like when she's there, I don't go to the bathroom.
Yeah,
My boyfriend pulled my pants down. He was like, you're going to piss in front of me. And he pulled him down and made me sit on the toilet because he said
Something's wrong
we're
with
not
him.
bonded yet. And so he pulled him down and made me piss in front of him.
Anybody? Anybody?
I'm the firm.
Have to pass on that one.
We haven't bonded. I'm going to lay in the tub and you pee on me. We need to bond. I'm going to pee on you. This is normal.
Couple that pees together stays together.
I'm serious.
I'm of the firm belief that you should have as many bathrooms as there are adults.
I am with you. That should be the rule.
So 14 years?
Yeah.
So what other advice would you give me?
You know what? I don't have any advice. It's like every relationship is different. Some people say it's communication. Some people it's not. Here, and don't ask any like old guy, right? You see these old people, they've been married forever, and like, hey, old timer, what's your advice? He's like, I should kill you for asking. Every night I dream about killing her. I want to smother her head with a pillow.
That damn whistling from her elbows.
Yeah.
That's good. Congratulations, 14 years. I'm
14. I got to get 14. I don't know how that's
I'm very happily divorced twice.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's the other wonderful thing that people like, I know people who've been married 3-4 times, but like on the fourth one, they get it right. My friend Sam Simon divorced a bunch of times, but like was still friends with all of his ex-wives, so, in great relationships. It's different for everybody. It's different for everybody.
I mean, I'll get married again. I just don't want to live in the same house with her.
Yeah. There you go.
See how that works.
Absence makes the heart grow fonder.
Yeah, that's where the bathrooms are.
I believe that.
Or get another room. I know a married couple, they have separate bedrooms. They love each other, but they have their own bedrooms. And every now and then they'll go spend the night with each other, but they have their own bedrooms.
I think that's a great idea.
I would do that.
Kinky.
I think that's a great idea.
Your own bedroom? Yeah.
Nah. Bathroom, bedroom.
Well, they've been together 10 years, so.
Speedy will be clingy. He'll be all over there.
Can
I come in?
There's not a bird in my window.
It ain't till day. Well, thank you for hanging out with us, Mike.
Thanks for having me on. I had a blast.
Yeah, this was dope. Anytime you want to come back, doors are wide open.
Fantastic. Thank you.
You ain't even got the call. Just slide in. Hey, Miss Mike.
Yeah.
He actually means that.
Down on Wilshire.
Yeah. It's the Rollout Show right here. It's Freaky Friday.
Yeah, it
DJ
is.
always in your ears. We are back. Yeah, it's Freaky Friday right here on the Rollout Show. Speedy and Friends and I be
Speedy.
up in this.
Bitch.
All right. In the building we got Tyrin Turner. What's up, Ty?
What's up,
Cool.
man?
In the building we got.
Kanisha Bus a Bus.
In the building we got Teeter on the whistle still.
DJ always in your ears.
And chilling with us in the lair,
In the layer.
Mr. Omar Gooding.
Yes.
Oh, please. You can call me El Jefe.
I
It's
will
okay.
And who else we got in the building?
J.R. Moret.
JR. Do you actually play?
No, actually, I'm the founder of the Universal Domino League.
Oh, so you don't play?
A little bit, but not
hilarious.
Not like
you got to lean up in the mic.
Not cool, Maria. Sorry about that.
Way too cool right now.
How you gangster leaning on the mic like
It's like an Ethiopian prince in here.
You look like a young Jamal Wilkes.
Show your love for Sardine Master. Yeah, I'm just going to tell the world that Omar scared the shit out of me with this do-rag on. I go to the bathroom, nigga. I see a thug in there. I was like, God, let the thugs in the fucking bath. That's why I didn't use the stall next to you. I was like, nigga. I went in the other stall, locked the door. I was trying to pee without making no sound. Fucking
how you get to the 14th floor?
Yeah, I don't know how you fucking get up there. All right, tell us about this. So apparently you play dominoes. And everybody in this building play, but we're gonna talk about you playing, Omar.
JR, tell him about me, man. So I got to do this paperwork here, man. I don't even want to get in.
Yeah, go and fill out that.
I brought a representative. Go on, man. Tell him about
fill out the application.
Tell him, man.
I'm trying to get a car.
Speak on it, man. Let them know what it is.
Well, Universal Domino League is the first professional domino league. We partnered with Hooters of America, and basically we bring in dominoes to not only every Hooters, but military bases, everything worldwide.
Oh, okay.
And we had an opening tournament for the Super Bowl in Phoenix at the Hooters out there, and Omar
El Jefe
came through with the win. He was down 0-2 and really came 3 games in a row back. It was an exciting win. So we had a bunch of people came out for that event, and that was the launch. And right here, March 30th is the second.
Do you have to pay to get in, or you just show up and put your name on
For
the list?
Phoenix, it was free entry. For March 30th is $100 entry fee. and $1,000 entry fee for May 1st at Hooters Casino and Hotel the day before the Pacquiao Mayweather fight. And it's for $50,000 in a Camaro and Carnival Cruises and Beats by Dre and Warehouse Shoe Sale. It's real exciting.
What kind of Camaro are we talking about?
Brand new. Chopper, your boy Chopper out there in Vegas has blessed us with some beautiful gifts.
Hot. That's if you win.
That's if you win. You win $20,000 and a Camaro. Second place, you win $10,000.
Oh, okay, cool.
Third place, $5,000. Anybody that enters, you get free stay at Hooters Hotel and gift bags and all type of.
That's gonna be
and
nice.
you get this belt here.
Well, the winner of this gets this belt, and immediately after you get this belt, Omar and the winner will play to basically.
Wait, hold on. Who Omar think he is?
This the champion right here. He really, other than just being who he is, of course, acting and all that, he's really one of the best.
How far down was you on the one when you came back?
We played best out of 5. I was down 0-2. Down 2 games of nothing. And the rest was El Jefe.
He had to go to the bathroom and Lance Armstrong real quick and come back with a new attitude and really and truly came through.
I was talking big shit. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's only we played
When I was down, I was like, yeah, and you will look stupid. You don't come back and win at least one game. Won one game. I was like, all right, then. Now you can exhale, won the second one. And the pressure was all on dude because he was already counting the Super Bowl tickets. He was taking pictures. Baby, we on the sideline. We on the 50. These is mom. Sitting like, all right, nigga. All right.
Big 6 to the boy, nigga.
Big 6, nigga. Come on. It was good time. It was good.
7 or 9.
What? 7.
What is this 9?
Some niggas play 9. I don't
7.
know.
Big 5 to get in. 7. We use scoring chips like poker chips.
Yes.
30 second per play.
30 seconds?
Yeah, you can't hold the dominoes and then just look at all of them and then start, anybody can play.
Right.
We put the shot clock in it. Like the basket, like NBA, 24 seconds, we put the 30 seconds in. It's professional.
You out, Speedy, because you got to count all the dots to ask you.
With a name like Speedy, you better be playing quick, brother.
Are you laughing?
El Jefe.
Now, how did you get involved with the dominoes? I know you play, but how did you go, you know what, I'm going to get up in there and show these.
Well, this man approached me with this league about a year ago. Was it about a year ago that we met? And broke it all down. I mean, I was a part of, now Jay King, we was talking about Jay King earlier. Yeah. He was the first man that I know that put together a domino league, the PDA. Yeah. And it was going for a while, and then it fell off. So then when he picked this up, I said, all right, well, I've seen the ways it can fail. I can see the ways it can succeed. We combine all that, make it player friendly, make it affordable, make the payouts reasonable, and really just bring it to the forefront. Because like you say, everybody can play. Yeah. A lot of them have different styles and techniques, and 5 to get on, 10 to go, 5 to light. We play straight up real dominoes.
And you can talk shit, there's no problem.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's not disrespectful. And shout out to Jay King. Jay King really schooled me. I sat down with Jay King for multiple hours, and he gave me the real math of dominoes. So when you said Jay King, I got to really give a shout out to him. And Club Nouveau.
Yeah, that's right. He came and said one of his downfalls was that his payout was too much all the time.
He was getting crazy. He was like $100 in, you get like $100,000 if you win. Like, I don't even add up. How you doing that?
Hell of a leap right there.
Yeah.
All right, so the game is March 30th.
March 30th. Yes, sir.
March 30th.
That's the LA Open. Come out.
At Hooters downtown, right near the Staples Center. That Hooters right there.
LA Live.
And you just go there, sign up.
Well, you could go to universaldominoleague.com to register now. 32 players. I mean, if you go on really now, probably for the next 20 minutes, you could probably get a seat because it was almost full. But May 1st for Vegas,
so I got to sign up. I should be able to just come in and whoop a nigga ass.
Well, we want to have a caller. Whoever want to call in right now, I guess the first caller, we could give out a free seat in there. And of course, we welcome you, to come, but we say to bring a coffin, to put yourself in after the game.
Tyrin, you hear this, right?
He said bring a coffin.
Ty, you hear this, right?
I can't lose with the 5 thing. The 10 thing just told me I'm good with the 10 coming in at 10, but 5, that's the real way to play dominoes.
Real way. Whatever. First game ever created, dominoes. We bring it to the forefront.
I have some platinum dominoes. Now, what if somebody wants to bring their own dominoes?
No. No.
Can't have a
This
mark.
ain't like dice, nigga. You
You can't bring your own game to your own
Because you know
ball
somebody
to
will
the
show up.
NBA.
I got my own bones.
Right.
And they got the little dot in the corner on the big
Hilarious.
six. My uncle used to do that old cheating motherfucker.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's no doubles, for cheating and people getting to wipe their eyebrows and know what they're doing and all of that. It's straight head up.
We got referees.
Referees.
Well, here's the
it's
one.
real deal.
If you got, you said play what you got.
Yeah, oh yeah.
So if you got 6
Every double
doubles,
in the book. Yeah, that's
you.
it. Yeah, that's it.
You go on and find your way through that motherfucker.
Yeah, good luck.
Yeah, but you know what? It's no bad hand in dominoes. You can't get a bad hand. It's a
Only
game
bad
of
player.
skill, not luck.
Right.
So you can get
I disagree.
a double, but it's the truth. That's why
You
it's
got to listen to him. He don't even play. Listen to him.
The business of dominoes, you can say, is I know. That's why you can really play for money and not have a, be in a casino.
So can I ask you a question? So if you pull your hand, you got 5 5s or 6 5s, you are in trouble.
Yes.
No, you can play your way out of it.
No,
You cannot.
Not,
You cannot
not
play
with
it.
me.
You can really
You
play
can play
your way out of it.
If you get set, sometimes what if you get all 5s?
You can lock the game down. Or you could get locked down.
I mean, it depends on how what you play up to, for one. I mean, if you're playing 150,
Ain't nobody
Right.
near Einstein.
some guys
you
play
gotta
up
have a beautiful
200,
mind.
250.
Nigga.
And that's the true thing.
It's about.
Yeah, it's a mind
I don't
sport.
know no nigga that has
It's a
5
real
5.
mind sport. And that's why,
And they lost.
this is the only sport you could say where some LeBron James could compete with somebody that's unfortunately a paraplegic or something. This is their way. You could be a little person and compete with a bodybuilder.
Just
It's a
can't hold your
mind sport.
dominoes. Yeah, Omar, we were talking. You can't hold your dominoes if you're a little person. Look at
But we get you a holder.
Yeah.
We got a guy in the league that's blind, and this is the only sport he can play. Shout out to Supervision.
now. If you lose to him, you need
shit.
your ass beat. If you lose to the blind
it's like
motherfucker,
Braille. You can feel
But
the
wait, how, does he still get the 25 seconds? That's a lot of dominoes to feel real
You got
fast.
a holder. You got it to 30 seconds.
Even
you
with no
lose to
eyes.
that motherfucker, you should never play dominoes.
Supervision.
I like
Never ever play dominoes. Now we got to take a quick break. We're gonna come right back. Omar, they're talking about will you help out the handicap? Go over and hook them up. Would you do that? Don't answer that. We're gonna get back to you. Put your dominoes down. We are back. Last of the hour. In the building we got Tyrin Turner.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm here, nigga.
How you gonna say
In the
it?
building we got.
Omar Gooding, El Jefe.
In the building we got.
J.R. Moret.
Big O.
Coolest motherfucker in the world.
Kanisha Bus a bus.
In the building we got. Teeter on the wheels of steel.
DJ always in your ears.
So I asked you before we went to break. There's a new thing going around where they're trying to help the handicapped come get a little love in their life. Would you volunteer to hook up?
To hook up with a handicapped person, to give them some love,
Yeah.
like break them out.
Yeah.
When she got no legs, what's the situation?
Legs is probably done.
I do what I gotta do, man. I'm down, man of the people, for the people. Is she here? They're gonna be like, well, guess what? Guess what you just agreed to? Oh, damn. We're gonna throw on your lap.
You don't have to tell her to pull her legs back. That's a good thing.
That's a damn thing. She's a squirter.
All pussy.
I know that's wrong. What's your get down song? What's the song you play when it's time to?
Bitch better have my money.
Oh.
The new one, though, right?
The new John.
As
The new
opposed to the
John,
old.
not the old. Yeah.
Bitch better have my money.
Yeah, no, that's. I like that one too.
So I can imagine.
You know me. I would be like, ooh, daddy, I got it. I love this type of shit.
20
more
minutes
man.
and I'm coming.
She is
And
handicapped.
Riri's.
Bitch, I'm
You
in
got the
a
new.
hurry.
You ain't- Riri.
She is handicapped.
Yeah, I was listening to it on the way here. I was like, oh, I like this. It's Friday. I'm doing something to this one right here. Yeah, boy.
That's when they
Now-
just pull the panties to
I
the
like that.
side.
That's
Don't even
old.
take them off.
Yeah,
We were talking about your career, but she said,
Man.
Well, you pointed at her and said panties aside. Her career or my career? What are we talking about?
no.
Yeah, so you be jumping.
Sorry.
In a second.
We were talking about your career. I'm sorry, and all the stuff you've done.
Okay.
And she was mad because she said she loved you as.
Man, Wild and Crazy Kids is my shit. I don't care what else you do, Wild and Crazy. Because I'm that generation. I was like, niggas is getting slime, water balloon tosses. I love Wild and Crazy Kids.
I was thinking of doing an adult Wild and Crazy Kids.
That would be live as hell. Because our whole
pink
generation
shirts.
still loves you as. Because when I see you being hard and
Tight
baby
ass
boy, boy. It's like, what the fuck happened to him? I was hot. Man, this nigga ain't a ward. He's supposed to be doing water balloon tosses.
Hey, he was very believable at that hard
He was.
You killed that shit, bro.
You killed that shit.
He did, but it hurt my heart because this nigga was just grinning not too long ago and dancing, you know.
I just didn't understand. I didn't understand why Tyrese got beat up by a bunch of 10-year-olds, nigga. I'm like, God.
Hilarious. Drugged by a bunch of little.
I'm like, God damn.
And you did kind of come to his rescue. Where them little niggas at?
That's before he knew Optimus
12 and 7. Push this nigga off his bike.
10-year-old kicking Tyrese all in the face at the motherfucking at the liquor store.
At the liquor bank.
I said, nigga.
I think the scene when I they took my bike.
Where they at?
Where they at?
He was a baby boy. We had to,
Motherfucker had to go to romper room. Nigga went to romper room to have a fight.
How you get your bike taken as a grown man?
jumped in Chuck E. Cheese. Yeah, that happened.
I done had a lot of shit taken from me. You ain't gonna take my bike. There's some shit you can't take. Right. And then you ain't gonna post up at the park with my bike. And then I come bring the big homie. There they go. Little rail, little puppet.
I wouldn't even told nobody. What happened to your bike, man? I don't know.
Somebody stole that motherfucker.
Well, they beat his ass and then they left his bike. Because he rode in on the bike in the next scene.
Look here, follow my lead.
They took his liquor.
Don't ever redirect my...
Oh, they took his drink. They took his drink, that's right.
And then you got pissed off because you said, what is it?
I'm about to go slime these niggas.
What was the point of the little niggas taking it to, doing that, though? Like, why was it so young?
Like the baby gangsters.
Yeah,
they're out there. You know, these niggas didn't have no guns. That's you know, that's the funny part.
When the last time a nigga got beat up by a bunch of 10-year-olds on my
Not never. I don't know.
Now, was it in the script for you to take the belt out, or how'd that come?
Yes. It was. Okay. Yes. One of the little niggas knocked on my trailer too. They were like, "Hey man, look, can you get like a fake belt or something? Because in rehearsal, you've been tearing my ass up." I was like, "I'm sorry, my nigga. I was just in the mood." I thought I was swinging wide like a motherfucker. And he was like, "No man, look, G, I got all this." I was like, "Oh damn, my fault on me." And they brought in a fake belt. They did. They got a fake ass motherfucker. Yeah, I was.
Just remember how you was getting
blacking out. Yeah, I remember that shit.
I recently saw one of your dad's shows. Man, he still sound the same. Exactly the same.
All them high notes, all that.
He destroyed, and he talked about how the songs moved his career along. And
right.
Yeah, it was.
Which show was this? Where?
At the Redondo Beach.
I did miss that one. Yeah,
I hosted that. Yeah. Me and DJ always.
Shameless.
Yeah, your dad knows me.
Right.
Anyway, you ain't never called since Speedy. You want to read for something? Anyway, how's the show doing, man?
Show is good, man. We're gonna start up third season May 4th. Mm-hmm. A lot of new characters we're bringing in. Real excited about this, and we're doing. I don't know if I should talk about that yet, but we're doing some overseas stuff too. So it's gonna be real exciting. Yeah.
Like going overseas?
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Like
you got a passport?
Yep.
With a do-rag? Fuck you got a passport? You couldn't get one with a do-rag. I thought that was an L. This nigga over here, he lose more ID. This nigga had about 45 IDs. We go to the airport, and you know you don't have an ID, it's going to be a problem. They see Tyrin, they go, we know you don't have your ID. Come over here. And so Ty got to make a phone call to mom. She go, that's my son, Tyrin Turner. They go, yeah, that's your mom.
Motherfucker asked me 10 questions every time I go to that motherfucker.
It's the funniest shit. I said, Ty, where your ID?
Damn. They need to just keep one there for you. We got it. And under the little desk.
I don't know what my shit is right now, nigga. I got to get a wallet.
Yeah.
Now, have you ever thought about directing, or have you done some directing?
Yeah, on accident. I was involved with a film, and the director wasn't shit, so I had helped him out with it, you know, and I was like, I could do this. Because he kept looking at me at everything. Is that good? Like, this nigga. Yes. One more time from the top. Turn it. One more time. Just like, you've been on them sets before, and you're like, yeah.
Give me a wide shot, nigga. Get the fuck up out of here.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I did a film called Percentage. We're doing part 2 and part 3. We're doing back to back. And I'm actually co-writing and co-directing 3.
Damn.
Yeah, so excited about that.
Now, have you done anything with your brother?
Yeah, you know what's funny? You said that first time we worked together was on a show called Big Time in Hollywood, Florida. EP is Ben Stiller. It just started airing. When you see this episode, forget about it. It's like I told Mama, don't watch this one. Please don't. Just not this one.
Was it hard to work with your brother?
He's a nutbag. I didn't know how funny he was.
Hilarious. I
him just vamping and going on. Oh my. And this, like, I was like, damn, you allowed to curse on Comedy Central? He said, fuck, nigga, suck my dude. Oh, like, it was crazy. I don't even want to give too much away. But
Speed, you know, we worked together too, me and Cuba.
On what?
This movie called Hits. They changed the name Judgment Day. Hits, like, long time ago, like. And I played a bad kid. Remember Speedy in the...
Oh, yeah, in the Judge.
Yeah.
It was,
Cuba,
it was a TV movie.
It turned into a TV. They were trying to put that motherfucker out theatrically. And it turned into a TV movie.
ABC, motherfucker.
Yeah.
And he looked the same age as he does now. He was,
hey, man.
Ty would
no drugs.
This nigga was
That's the key. That's the key.
Shit. You either. Omar, you look the same from...
Yeah, no drugs.
Fuck that, I like
been
drugs.
drinking water, dehydrating.
Now, the Domino game, which is coming up March 30th, is going to be on fire. Is at Hooters. Why'd you guys pick Hooters, or did they reach out to you guys?
Oh, yeah, how'd that work out?
Well, it was, I guess, you know, learning from the past with people such as who you mentioned, Mr. King. We needed an environment for it to be consistent with the type of players. So when you got big titties, flat screens, ESPN, and liquor, and dominoes and shit just goes together, you know. So
now, are they in a secluded room away from everybody?
Yeah, you got the players area. March 30th is a players area.
Okay, yeah.
And then you got the
Phoenix wasn't. It was all. It was all of us. It
was all in. But you just roped off. Nobody could just walk up on your shoulder
and be like, "He got a 5'6".
It's professional platform. I mean, you can look up UDL Sizzle Reel on YouTube, and you can see how it's played with gaming mats and all of that. Professional.
He gonna hate this. It's gonna sound a little racist. Any white dudes play?
Yeah, the dude I played in the third round was a beast.
Yeah.
Beast?
He was a beast.
Captain Hook's a guy.
Because you automatically assume that's our shit, domino.
Right.
You know, but
I mean, he didn't win, but
in Mississippi, it's the first game ever created and first learning utensil.
Yeah.
So when you think about it, it's everybody's played dominoes. So in I guess percentage-wise, it's way more whites in America, as we know. Yeah. And so that would tell you that it's way more white domino players.
You know a brother named Steven, It's Too High Wiggins? Does that sound familiar to you? We'll talk after when the mic is off. He's a brother. He's a white cat that I kind of taught how to play. He's like my son. I'm sure he's listening. We're going to have drinks later. We'll talk about this later.
So you teaching niggas how to play?
Oh, yeah. You know. I tell them to get online and we play.
Tutorial. Black chill.
Well, they got to pay for their lessons. It's not like it's free.
Right. That's right.
Hilarious.
You know,
you gotta pay
after you lose a couple times, you're going to get better. Especially if you losing money. I know that's how I learned.
I know. You got
Larry Parker's. That's what I used. Oh, yeah.
Larry Parker. You used to go to Larry Parker's?
I used to set up at Larry Parker's.
In front of Larry.
I went to Larry Parker's long enough to get me a
No,
drink.
he passed, right?
Remember? Yeah. Remember they had I.B. Blackman right next door?
Yeah.
That's my man, too.
But there had a lot of people kept
He
getting
could play,
robbed.
too. He was a beast. The dude that owned I.B. Blackman.
Oh, really?
He was a beast. We played just nonstop. And then when he was working, I'd sit out front.
Now, I met a few females that can go.
Yeah.
I met a couple, I played one in the tournament. She was okay.
Yeah,
First round Latino girl. He blew through her real quick.
Yeah. And I
No
beat
pun
her.
intended. Speaking of that, can we talk about something? No, mind. Can I say,
I don't give a damn.
Okay, cool. You and Claudia, what's happening?
Me and Claudia. Oh, Claudia is cool.
Hilarious.
She is cool as shit. You know what's so funny about that story? When I met her,
I saw it. I was like, what the fuck?
Dude, it was hilarious. When I met her, there was a woman that was, doing an interview, and she said, "Oh, you want to take a picture with Claudia?" And everybody got all quiet. What that mean? Well, everybody that takes a picture with her, they automatically assume she's dating. And I was like, cool.
All right, cool.
Let me slide up in there. And I said, I was like, what you should do is don't deny or confirm the allegations. We'll just run with it and see what happens. So we took a bunch of little pictures, boom, boom, and 13 seconds later it was posted up. New bull alert. We was like, what the fuck? Are you serious?
Oh boy. Then I went, that ain't what she like.
Right.
She likes sports players. Otherwise, I had action because me and Omar about the same size.
No.
No. Too soon.
Too soon. Oh wow.
No, Claudia's a really good friend of ours.
Cool,
but I thought that was a weird story, so I was like,
yeah. No weird.
Just took some pictures. That's it.
Huh? What happened?
Took some pictures. That's it.
That I can say on air. Yeah, that's all that happened.
I ain't mad at you.
Yeah. Now, are you married? You dating? What's going on?
I'm fucking yeah. Oh yeah. Friday night. Yeah, cool. Action.
Any types? Big girls, little girls, midgets?
Shit, I don't discriminate. We was already talking about the Special Olympics that I was going to sponsor. I can't stop now. I can't retract that line is off the chain. It's already going down. You know, dig me?
Now, what do you do when the girl walks up to you and go, oh my God, you are him and whatever? Do you still go, all right,
You fuck her.
You still hit it?
Yeah. Shit.
Those are easy wins.
Ruby pussy good too. Shit.
Ruby pussy is good too.
You just never know where they're coming from. That's the only problem I have.
Who gives a fuck?
I forgot Tyrin.
Tyrin don't give a fuck about nothing.
They're like, is that Omar answering that?
Just get there.
As long as you
I have a series called Family Time on Sound School. Family Time does not condone or condones this arrangement.
Tangerines on that show.
Tangerine, yes.
Tangerines.
She's super cool.
And Clayton's
and her
down there
husband,
writing.
Clayton,
Yeah.
CT's a
Now,
big.
Oh, yeah.
He's a beast. You know you're a bad man when you're a writer and we bring you in front of the camera to play one of the roles too.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
He gets down. His timing is
When
excellent.
we heard they was getting married, I was like, who? Clayton and
It's a perfect fit, though. If you,
they
they're
go
a
together.
perfect fit.
I don't know how it happened, but they go together. That's
I
a
know, and
beautiful
she
thing.
dressed up for the Comic-Con for him because, you know, he's a big comic movie.
Yeah.
So she be in all the
The
little
Power
outfits
Rangers
and stuff.
was awesome.
Power Rangers is my shit,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I got excited. And you know I love the Black Rangers.
Who'd you hit?
Shit,
Crazy.
that's my excitement right there. Fuck
She
with the
love
Rangers.
handicapped people.
Yeah.
I see.
So, tell us again, man, if people want to stalk you or just try to get some, what they got to do?
Yeah, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram, at Omar Gooding, Twitter and Facebook, the Omar Gooding.
All right. Again, tell them how they can get involved with the domino game.
UniversalDominoLeague.com. You can register March 30th at Hooters, downtown LA, May 1st at Hooters Casino and Hotel, right before the Pacquiao fight. Come around there and get whooped on in these dominoes. And it's head-up matches, for real. You can play for 10 bands. Bring your money.
10
you
bands.
get the chips and put them down
That's
there.
$10,000 for people that don't know 10 bands.
Yes, 10,000.
So once you run through everybody, then you got to play Omar.
Yeah.
Well, the champion of Vegas will have to play him, and then whoever wins takes all the belts.
So wait a minute, if I win everybody, I still get the car.
Well,
Can I play the nigga right now and get the belt?
know.
No.
you gotta register, man.
Like you said, anybody get lucky.
Please come out. Everybody is welcome right
Oh,
there.
man.
Come on out, and it's free to get in. If you want to just come check out the action, it's gonna be a lot of people, present
Right.
there. I mean, a bunch of everybody.
Now, I got to ask this. So is it best 2 out of 3, or is it something like that, or is it?
First 4 rounds, 2 out of 3, and then the championship 3 out of 5. Or we going 3 out of 5, 5 out of 7?
We go 3 out of 5. The first rounds, championship rounds, is best out of 7. Same thing.
Oh, nice.
for
Oh,
Vegas.
that's out of
Nice.
Best
I'll
out of
beat your
7.
ass.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Oh,
so
I'll
you
beat
get
your
a
ass.
full run. You don't
Speedy,
want
I'm going to beat you before you can beat him.
You ain't gonna get in,
And then
cripple.
May 1st is double elimination too.
You got a break.
So May 1st is double elimination.
So I got 2 times.
You got 2 times to get whooped on. You know.
Yeah.
I
I'm
want to
just
see
letting
you
y'all
play
know.
though.
Get Papa Bear.
I'm gonna come get that car.
El Jefe.
I'm gonna come get that 50.
Definitely.
Come get your belts. And all
El
you'll
Jefe.
do.
All I gotta do is wear a do-rag and some glasses, and you're gonna be intimidated through the whole match.
It's a rollout show right here on the Foxxhole Speedy and Friends. We'll be back. Commercial time.
Yes, sir. Big old Moto Entertainment.
Get your handicap. Yo, we are back. It's a rollout show right here on the Foxxhole.
Green and some blue.
Yeah.
One show is guaranteed.
Thanks, Omar, for hanging out with us and scaring the shit out of me in the bathroom. Never been that scared in a long motherfucking time.
Shouldn't be so soft.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm with this is my surroundings.
Oh, gummy bear.
Could be getting ready to do Baby Boy too.
Take my bite. Foxxhole Radio.
Yes.
Freaky Friday, winding it on down. Thank you, brother.
Thank you guys so much.
Go get your domino game on if you think you can play. It's just
playing.
weird because everybody in this room plays.
Yeah.
I don't play.
You don't play, too?
I play Obamanos. I don't play dominoes.
And what are Obamanos?
I don't say the word dominoes. We play Obamanos.
Obama.
He playing for the world.
We play, baby.
I hate your ass.
You're supposed to.
Always trying to be special.
I ain't trying to be special. I'm just telling you what it is.
You're a Hebrew Israelite now.
Yes, definitely.
Well, my culture was before them, but go ahead.
See, he always dropped that stupid shit. If you don't know, it ain't my fault.
It ain't my fault.
A Teeter Israelite.
It ain't my fault.
He always got that little shit. You know, I've been on this earth long before the creatures of.
I never said that, Speedy.
Look, my
Those
nigga
shit
Peter
you be coming up with. Those are the kind of shit you always come up with.
No, I don't. That's how you hear it.
You just mad that he got to kick it with the dinosaurs and you didn't.
Well, there's really no such thing as dinosaurs. But
You know I don't believe in dinosaurs.
Then why would you even say that?
He knows I don't believe in that. We argue about the black kids all the time.
Wait a minute.
I've never believed in
Hold on.
dinosaurs.
Didn't you see Jurassic Park?
Yeah, that was a movie.
So you don't believe that?
It was a movie. I believe it was a movie.
Wait, you might really only be the only person that doesn't believe in dinosaurs like me. I thought I was the only one. He gets mad every time I say it. I don't believe in dinosaurs.
It's not that I get mad. It's just that
where did it go then? If they was like,
where'd the bones come from? That's all I want to know.
Shit, they've made
come here and just
you know you can make stuff. Right?
You made them.
You can make bones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they have plaster. You can make the.
When's the last time you
mold,
heard held a real bone
and get it out?
So you have to think of when they first found the first bone, that they had to make whatever it was going to be, then bury it in the ground and then play it off.
Yeah, you get a sketch, you draw it, and then you figure out the bone structure of it. Your archaeologist.
So you don't think nobody would have came along and like, fuck that, let me see that
They
bone.
probably did have a bunch
That's
of
just
people
like
that
going
do
to
it.
the moon.
We never went to the moon.
They never happened.
No.
What do you think?
I think it would have been hard to figure out how much gas you needed.
It's like right now,
especially to get back.
You can't even keep a cell phone on for a long time with the battery, but you're gonna tell me you went to the moon, y'all made a phone call, and and then you took back off again.
So as a kid, you was looking at that shit like, this that bullshit.
Well, you got to understand, if I'm just floating, but all the rocks and everything else is just still on the ground, if it ain't no gravity, that shit should have been levitating, right? Yeah.
So let me ask you, why do you believe that they didn't exist?
'Cause
What
he ain't
good
seen
gives you
it.
proof? Because you didn't see it?
See, that's the thing. I don't get into debates. I'm just into the facts.
No, I understand. What are
Okay,
your
what is the
facts?
facts?
What are your facts? That's what I'm asking. I'm not debating.
What are my facts?
I asked you first.
Don't get hesitant now.
Because when you say dinosaurs, what are you looking for? You looking for a certain type of animal, or are you looking for
No,
a
I'm
certain
saying
type of
if
species? You saying dinosaurs? That's the whole
first,
game.
I think bone was discovered back in the 15s or whatever it may be. And you mean to tell me they had that kind of technology to make
Have you seen the pyramids?
Yeah.
Okay, they had that type of
So
technology.
why ain't no dinosaur bit the pyramid then?
Why your shoulders
Why ain't no dinosaur doo-doo on the pyramid?
The dinosaurs were before the pyramid.
So they don't exist. No. What I'm saying is every animal I've seen in my lifetime, I still see them. Why is there a certain animal that's not here anymore?
Because if that animal was here, he would devour our monkey ass.
I mean, Tyra, I know you grew up in South Central, so I mean, a Rottweiler could be a fucking dinosaur.
That is a T-Rex if I've ever seen one. Nigga, I'd get ghost.
That's what they evolved to.
855-960-3699 is the number to call into. It is Freaky Friday. Questions about dinosaurs.
So you believe dinosaurs existed?
Yes.
And what proof do you have that they did exist?
Bones.
The bones. Mm-hmm. Okay. And did you ever find a dinosaur bone in your life when you was in Devil's Dip?
You know about that.
Yeah, I know. Did you ever see a dinosaur down in Devil's Dip? Have you ever found it?
I'll give you a story about Devil's Dip.
Okay.
Which is off of Imperial and
Southwest now.
Yeah, Southwest College.
Oh, okay.
But they had a dip. They had a dip.
I remember that dip.
And if you rode your bike down there, all the thugs was waiting at the bottom.
The dinosaur thugs.
Dinosaur, yeah. And if you rode your bike down there, them niggas would knock you off your bike, take your bike, and you walk up the hill. So my boy was like, "We gonna go to Devil's Dip." I was like, "No, nigga, they'll take my bike so easy. It's ridiculous." But we would go and wait for everybody to leave and then go down that. That was the most fucking world. Right. But I don't know. I'm gonna say I have to believe the bones, and whether or not we went to the moon. Yes, I think we did.
Okay.
Yeah, well,
because that's too much of a that's too much of a hoax, and too many people you have to keep quiet.
There's so many
about
things
it being not real.
No,
you know how people want to make money all the time, and somebody like I ain't gonna tell, and the motherfuckers tell.
Not when they're threatening to kill your entire family. You don't know what the circumstances are for that. But if it was, but science doesn't. If you watch those videos, scientifically, from what they're saying that happens on the moon is not happening in those videos. That stuff would not, if there's no gravity up there, everything that's gravitated except for me bouncing, that shit would be levitated. When there's no gravity, nothing is stuck. It would be levitated. Nothing is levitated in that video.
I got a question. So if you can go to the moon, you can go to the sun.
You'll burn the fuck off.
But they're the opposite of each other, though.
No, you can't go to the sun. You're not being smart right there.
No, you're not.
You could go to the sun at night.
T, what I'm saying is,
don't downplay that. That was funny as fuck, nigga.
But I still want to understand there's still the opposite. Why can someone go to the moon where it's cold, but you can't go to the sun?
Because it's hot, nigga.
Well,
But
because
the moon is cold. You want you to freeze to death?
It's not cold,
necessarily.
not that kind of cold.
It's not that type of cold. There on some planets they do have the freezing temperatures like that, but the moon is not necessarily that temperature that you're looking for. But the sun is so hot
So
that
you
you
don't
would
believe they
disintegrate before. No, not at all.
So the
Before
moon
you
makes
even
it
got
dark
there.
and the sun makes it light, right?
Yeah.
So they're the opposite of each other. What I'm saying.
Well, it's not necessarily.
The sun
This
is
where we at.
a
Tyrin,
huge
Tyrin
energy
brings
source.
up a point. You're trying to explain the unknown. Well, it's not that kind of. It's this kind of cold temperature.
He just said, how come you can't go to the sun?
finish?
And we know the sun is a billion degrees.
But I'm saying he's still bringing up a point. But what I'm saying
That's a
is,
stupid point.
if you've never been to the moon, how do you know that you're gonna land? How do you know that you're gonna be here for this certain amount of time? How you know you can take your little moon rover and drive around? How you know all this if you ain't never been there? How you know all this is gonna work for you?
But who kept that secret?
And then you go put the little moon rover back in your little capsule and take off again, and then come back and then tell me you went. If you've never been there before, how you know all that's gonna work? And the phone gonna work. You gonna make the phone call and all that.
Let me say this. Let me say this. Hold on.
They may have a motherfucker- They may have a water suit where you can go to the sun.
Hold up, nigga.
A water suit.
Next you gonna tell me that Santa Claus ain't real. What the fuck is wrong with you?
You are real, Speedy. You are real, Speedy.
Hey, them dudes at the mall are Santa Claus.
You are clam chowder claw.
So I always say this to people about anything if you haven't seen it. Is there a country you haven't been to? Like, name a country.
There's country and there's continent.
No, I'm saying name a continent you haven't been to.
I ain't been to Inglewood.
I've been everywhere.
Have you been to Australia?
I've been everywhere.
No,
Okay.
I've been everywhere.
Just answer the
No, I'm
question.
just asking. I mean, for
If I
anybody.
say I've been everywhere, then I'm answering the
My
question.
nigga said he listened to Stanfield, you nigga.
I can call Australia. I have pictures from Australia. I know people that have actually been to Australia physically. I've seen the picture from Australia. I can't call the moon and say, "Hey, are you niggas up there?"
So I'm saying Neil Anderson came to my school and talked years ago when I was a kid.
I'm sure he
So
did.
he said he'd been to the moon. So now I met a guy that's been to the moon. So
You met a guy that was giving a speech that was prepared to tell
so
people that he had.
Why
been to.
couldn't all those people say
What kind of
that they
jacket was
talking
he
about
wearing?
Australia?
It's totally different. You know, I see what you're trying to
I'm
do.
saying because
and
you
I
haven't seen it doesn't mean it doesn't
No,
exist.
and that's right, because I lead by faith as well, and I see what you're trying to
There you
do.
go. I haven't seen God, but I believe he exists.
But it isn't. It isn't a good comparison. It's just not. It's
No,
not.
what I'm
I
saying,
see
it's
what you're
about
trying to do,
faith.
but it's not.
I don't know if you see it fully. It's about faith, and because you haven't seen it, you may have your questions about it. And I'm not saying that there's dinosaurs or not. I'm going to say one thing: maybe there's not the greatest proof to say that they existed because I didn't live then, but I don't have any proof to say they haven't lived then.
So then you live with that.
Yeah, then that's
what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing.
But you're definitively to say that they don't exist.
I'm not defending. I'm letting you know my point.
No, he
I'm not.
definitively said.
Oh, okay. Because I was like, I don't want you to agree with me. I don't want you to disagree with me with however you feel. But that doesn't mean that my opinion isn't valid as well. And that's how I feel about it.
So a nigga walked in here right now and said they see God outside. You believe him?
I take a look and see what he saw.
Yeah, maybe it's on a burger.
So you would just...
Or maybe it's Kevin Light. He be walking out, pretending to be Jesus. You know the guy that plays to be Jesus outside of in the Hollywood. His name is Kevin Light. I follow him on Instagram.
You follow Jesus?
Yeah.
Or you could be that preacher who believes he is Jesus Christ.
855-960.
Just like air, you
they
don't
walk on
see
water.
it, but you need it.
Well, not all of
Explain
us.
that.
Not all of us can use it.
Look, I took my head to the mic like, hey, fuck you, T.
But shit, you can't explain.
Yeah, but what you can say is that you're breathing it, so it's proof.
I don't know if I'm breathing
Air
it.
can't be God. You don't see it, but you need it.
Right. That's
You know,
why I
it's-
think God could be the energy, bro. Like
What I like the fact is that we've gotten
That's
really
what it
deep
is.
and we haven't smoked no weed.
Yeah.
you what? You said what?
We haven't smoked no weed. It's really deep.
This is a weed combo.
No, this ain't no weed combo.
Exactly.
No, this is that deep shit when you weed you talk about it. I'm not saying every
Why you
No,
have
you
to have
don't
weed to
smoke,
have?
Tyra. It was-
That's my whole point. You don't have to
So
have
you trying to
weed.
say the burning bush they was getting high? What are you saying?
No, what I'm saying to you is that use your mind, expand your mind. You don't need nothing to alter
He was- I
it. Your
thought-
mind is already there.
I thought it was a joke.
Open your head. I'm joking, but I am saying also.
I'm just saying, I've seen people walk on water and they've been magicians. So
They been what?
they was a magician.
Magician?
So I'm
It was a nigga that do magic.
Sometimes we've been fooled, man.
Now, Todd, people have been asking, man, when's the next time you're going to do some movies, or where can they look for you at?
I don't know.
Coming up. You
talk to your agent yet?
That's hilarious. I just ask a question.
Well, shit, I got a movie you can star
soft
in.
shoe.
Now back to the goddamn dinosaur.
Let's get back to the real shit.
Tyron gonna be
That was the real shit.
Tyron gonna be in Jurassic Park 12.
He's gonna be a morsel. That's what he gonna do.
So what's the oldest living creature on this planet?
Fish.
The cell.
What kind of fish?
Crabs.
Crabs? You say crabs?
The crabby baby.
Parasites.
I say the cell.
They're living creatures.
Cell?
Yeah. Say what?
Parasites.
Parasites?
I say humans.
Always says cockroach. Which,
cockroach?
We didn't even have roaches, so they brought the shit over from Europe. That's another
From where?
Europe. All that stuff. Roaches and rats, all that shit came from Europe. They didn't have that on this continent.
So
maggots.
No field mice in America.
No, they didn't have mice. They didn't have roaches. They didn't have a lot of stuff. A lot of that nasty ass shit came from Europe on them boats. They didn't have that over here.
How you know that?
Because I know it. It's called
So you said you were on the boats. So was the slave trade real?
Most definitely.
Most definitely. How
Most
did you
definitely.
prove that?
They showed the boats. The boats, they still got the ships.
They showed
the boats.
Wow.
And then you just believe what they
And I saw the
showed.
shackles in there.
So are you saying it wasn't?
I'm just asking a
I'm
question.
asking you a question. Are you saying that it wasn't real?
I'm asking a question. Do you believe it was
Yes.
real? Okay.
I truly believe it was real.
There it is.
Yeah, I'm looking at all y'all.
So you had no conception that they could have, some people already been here?
No,
No,
there were
it was
black
some
people
black
here.
people here. I
Indentured
believe that.
servants.
I'm not saying who
But they
were.
went and got
I'm
more.
just saying people were here.
Yeah, people were.
No, there were indentured servants that were working here for free, and then eventually they saw the profit of the slave trade and said, "You know what? Let's just do it that way in slavery."
Yep.
And they started to ship in more blacks. I mean, the slave trade. I mean, it was done in Spain. It was done all over.
What I'm saying is if you're going from the continent to here, and that's a 6-month journey, you got enough food to house how many people you put on these boats?
But everybody don't eat. Because remember, if you got sick, they threw you off the boat.
But how many people on the boat initially?
250
people.
250 people.
So you don't feed
Stacked on top.
everybody.
Everybody ain't gonna eat because the conditions were whoever get there were the strongest. They were the ones that should be there.
So out of the 250 in a 4-month
If they
journey,
get- if
how
they
many
get in
people?
there
How many people get land?
If they get in there with 100, they good.
Ain't nobody pissed the shit on themselves either.
And there's a bunch of ships.
And then they were able to survive longer when they start salting the meat and things like that to preserve stuff for a little bit longer.
But I truly believe, I don't think they were like, well, let's make sure everybody eat. No, you took them from somewhere else, you put them in handcuffs, and you chained them to the next person. I doubt very seriously if you worried about whether they're eating or not, or if they're getting 3 meals a day.
You feed them because you need their strength.
You need their strength.
Yeah.
But if somebody gets sick,
Mulch,
they
oatmeal.
were pushed off the boat, and they kept it pushing.
And the thing is too, they didn't get just anybody. They got the warriors.
Yeah.
Survivors.
So
Well, they had to learn. First they was grabbing anybody, then they figured, no, we need to get
the strongest.
so
I'm asking a question.
Why you
Are
keep
sure
looking
about
at
that?
me?
Because I'm asking you.
I said,
I'm pretty
yeah,
sure. I'm
boy.
pretty sure.
Speedy.
Now, hold on, little nigga.
All right. My bad, big nigga.
That's why we know it's slavery. See the self-hate?
Yeah, they made some boats for y'all.
Little nigga,
Wait, big nigga.
little ass nigga,
Giant size nigga.
morsel,
Big gulp.
Bloop, bloop, bloop.
teaspoon.
Overweight love in the house.
Oh, shit. Keep going.
You lost. You paused. You lost.
Yeah, you
All right, why do you keep asking me?
I'm just asking a question.
Do you not believe there was slaves and people were brought here?
I just asked the question. I just opposed the question. Food for thought.
Don't entice me with a good time.
Food for thought.
Hey, why the
Food for
slaves-
thought. So when you put the
Why the slaves couldn't
lettuce
run
in
away?
between the meat,
Why the slaves couldn't run away?
because they had feet and they used horses to catch it.
So that
Where
wasn't
were you going to run to when you came?
So
to
it wasn't
somewhere-
police back in the day.
No. Where were you going to run to when you came here and you didn't even know where you were?
And that's why they couldn't enslave the Native Americans who knew the land, who knew how to get away, knew so they couldn't do it. Because if you drop me off, 2 blocks from here, I can get lost. I don't even know where the fuck to go.
And where
They
did the
weren't trying
Native
to
Americans come from?
They were already here.
Everybody came from Africa originally, when the continents were all connected before they broke apart.
The Pangea.
I don't like your line of questioning.
But the thing is too is that I don't think they tried to enslave the natives. They used them for the resources and they wanted their land. And when they wouldn't budge, they decided to commit genocide.
Well, that's true too.
That's not true.
But initially,
No? What do you know?
they wanted to.
Tell me,
to
what
do
is
it,
your?
But they couldn't. That's why they couldn't.
What did they teach you at MIT?
Actually, I do know people. Shout out to Dave, Kelly, and
the MIT of South Central Crenshaw High. No, nobody. I mean,
So
what do
you don't believe that's what it was? Because they definitely wanted the land.
It's just like this. You had 9 presidents before you had George Washington. So you have to learn the lay of the land. Yeah. So it's not, we can't defeat these people because we do not know the language. We do not know the codes and the blinking and what they got. So what we have to do is we have to poison the water. We have to poison the food. So we have to starve them out.
And make them think we like them. And gain their trust.
Yeah. That's not what you're thinking about when you're going to take over, because you already know you're at war. You know you're not coming to make peace with people. That's that whole thing to keep you in line now with that story. But when you're coming to take over, when you're coming to put in work, you just put in work.
You think they originally came for war? Because I think the original portion of why they came over, and then a lot of people that were migrated over from England were outcast because they were criminals. I mean, the state of Maryland, the state of Georgia were founded by basically criminals because they weren't allowed to stay in what was called New England in that sense there. So, I mean, the mentality of thievery, mischief, mayhem was in them in the first point. They needed more land. They said, you know what? Let's take this shit.
Because they fought for liberty, not education.
Who did?
The English over the Brits.
Okay, but originally, yes, they fought for religious freedom.
It was all about liberation.
But when the English said, "Okay, there's a lot of land here. We don't want these people here. Ship their ass out of here and send them over to New America."
I wish somebody called in to set you straight.
I'm setting them straight now. I think I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah, I think it's.
I ain't setting them straight. We just having dialogue.
Yeah,
no,
it's not about setting straight.
I want to set him straight. Don't try to tell me shit.
Right, set them straight. We go on this break. They're always trying to signal us on.
Yeah, back to the motherfucking dinosaur. Let me tell you something.
Foxxhole Radio. It's a rollout show. We just venting. You riding your car going, what the fuck are they talking about?
We're having healthy debate dialogue. No venting.
No, I like to vent. Sometimes you got to get this shit off of you. Teeter, I don't know.
Teeter brings in some deep thought every once in a while.
No, every time. Okay. Teeter, I'll say this about you. One of my best friends. I'll ride or die for Teeter. Because I know who he is. And I know, like, he'll come off as this. Like, some people can be scared of Teeter. What's wrong with your friend? I was like, trust me, he's cool. And you're like, I don't know, man. He told me to shut the fuck up. I was like,
he meant it.
In a cool way. But you do come off like
a cool way.
You don't give a fuck, but you know that, right?
You don't give a fuck.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
No, it's not about not giving a fuck. But sometimes you just gotta look at people right in their eyes and say, you ain't shit. You know.
And where'd you learn this from?
It's not a learned behavior. It's in you, not on you. You gotta accept it. If you don't accept it, then you'll just be Speedy and Friends.
I was feeling some kind of way as a friend. Like, hold on.
You know, I mean, the thing is, though, all of us have our own depth the way we think, man. That's how we create.
All right, so we're getting close. It's almost a weekend. We got to Friday, and the week's been a motherfucker.
Yeah, it's been a very...
days. What you plan on doing this week?
We almost got the month done.
What you plan on doing this week?
I'm planning on, it's a lot of stuff, but as far as entertainment-wise, I'll be performing Sunday at the J Spot, Sunday the 29th.
We got to that part of the show. I just asked you how your weekend.
Oh, okay. I'm just saying that's always a fun part for me to perform anytime, but AAU season starting up, man. My son's playing tonight. He got 2 games tonight and some games over the weekend. How about you?
Well, I'm going to Jen Pinto's 10-year wedding anniversary. She's an incredible writer and director. She's actually was the director and writer of the film Infidelity that I just did. Sorry. The JenPintoMovement.com. I would check it out, but she's a fantastic writer. She has so many projects that I'm getting ready to work with on her. So I'm very excited about that. So that's where I will be, and then I'll be getting ready, going through pre-op because my surgery.
So you won't be with us next week?
No, they moved it to the 7th, so it's going to be the week after. And I do actually have a GoFundMe that's getting ready to come up. I pay for 1 surgery, but 2 in a couple months, it's not going to work.
So we'll talk. Well, can we put that on our?
Yeah, we sure can.
Okay, cool.
You got a video of your surgery?
Actually, yes.
Wow.
Salim came up to me and he wants to do a documentary because I used to have a smaller one on Instagram. It was called KB's Road to Recovery, and it was hard for a lot of people because I broke down and cried, and people usually don't see me in that light. When I found out how bad it was, and I didn't know I was going to cry, and people were just blowing me up like, I can't see you like this. Are you? And so just to see that side of me that a lot of people don't see, fear, being very vulnerable and things like that.
I must say I've been knowing you for a minute, and a couple times you broke down. I wanted to slap shit out of somebody. I thought somebody, when you we were coming back from Vegas. It was a long motherfucking night.
Yes.
We were tired. You got out the car and your knee buckled.
And I slipped on that water and I couldn't catch myself.
You just cried. You was like, and I could feel your pain. I could feel it.
This is what I want to say.
Yeah.
I have a title for your video.
What's it called?
Bad Bitches with Bad Knees.
Part 1. Part 2.
That bad bitch got a badass knee.
So after the 7th, fans, she will be missing for a whole week. Right?
I might be missing for a week. Yeah. We'll
so
see.
Don't call in and go,
you
where
not
the
getting the new
hell?
surgery with the new little, they stick the little camera thing in there and clean it out. You ain't getting that thing?
I'm getting all
this
that.
new shit they got out here?
Yeah, I'm getting all that. I actually already have the pictures from inside my knee originally. I should bring them in and put them up. Yeah, I show you my ACL, everything that was destroyed and all the stuff that was tore up, and then they fixed it. I have those pictures from inside.
So they're just going in to clean it out?
Yeah, they're going in to clean it out. I'm getting a lateral release, and they're tying my tendon on the side.
Lateral release?
Yeah, it's where your my muscles are stuck to my bone, so they have to go scrape the muscles off the bone.
All right, so T, what are you doing this weekend?
I'm going to sell these dinosaur eggs I got. That's what I'll be
not hanging out with your
doing,
nieces?
man. All the time.
I miss your stories about your nieces,
man.
Man, that one where he went up to the school is still my funniest.
You know, the Fruit Loops and Fruit Punch, you know.
You know that movie, which please go see it, Home, because it has a black character. And I forgot the young lady that's playing that character. I'll pull it up in a second. That comes out this weekend, along with Kevin Hart's movie. Go check out Kevin Hart's movie. Comes out this weekend. Let's go support that. Make it the number 1 movie in the country is what we want to do. And I plan on taking my daughters to go see that.
Okay.
Brooklyn got soccer game and a football game.
That's good. That's good. That's good.
Yeah. Yes. Soccer game. Well, soccer game, practice. Yeah. He had a little problem last night. Almost went 51-50 on somebody.
Soccer is good for the hand-eye coordination.
Yeah, well, it's good for, especially if he's going to be a big guy to have that footwork.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And stamina, because you want to get in shape, go play soccer.
Yeah.
I wouldn't play. I play soccer on an all-boys team. I was the only one to score.
Do. What else would you play? This is Foxxhole Radio.
You might be with another show, but I still see that you wanna be with a nigga like me.
And friends.
Never need
Come on, Teeter, get in.
no one else.
I don't believe in dinosaurs. And you a
I'm fucking with
suckosaurus
the
rex.
show.
You won't be mine, girl. Even if it's somebody else's, then not for long.
Hey, Ebola, why you coughing like that?
Cause I'm your type.
Go ahead, bro. Tell them where you're going to be at and all that good shit.
Yeah, no, this Sunday. Come see me this Sunday at the J Spot on Manchester and Inglewood. Because I'm going to make you laugh. Get up on that funny bone there, Teeter the hater.
And when you show up there, just go, hey, Mark, I'm here to see Mark Howard with the big ass, and you'll get in free.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
See, I would have never said nothing like that.
Say it. Trying to hook you up, Pender.
Oh, okay.
Say it. Go ahead, baby girl.
All right, you can follow us at Speedy and Friends on everything, and please go check out speedyandfriends.net. That's Speedy, the letter N, friends.net. Go look at all the events we have coming up, such as Black Week.
Shut up, man.
Thank you. Palm Springs, and go get your t-shirts, hoodies, and post your pictures of them and send them to us. Or you can hit me directly at Kanisha, Kanisha, is comedy on Instagram, and KanishaBus.com.
Go ahead.
TDP Miss 23 Knox, baby. Teeter is on Twitter. And also follow the DJ. DJ always in your ear. That's always with a Z in your ears on Twitter.
Yeah, and our photographer?
cparnell45 at gmail.com.
If you need a great shot, or if you're single and you need a young man in your life.
I thought he was hooked up already.
Nah, not really.
Well, they're thinking that somebody here, because she's long distance, so.
Oh, he needs something local.
Yeah. But they're still cool. I think they're going to hang out. She's supposed to be coming down here in a little bit, so.
All right, you can get me on everything, which is Speedy is Funny. That's Speedy IZ Funny.
Inconceivable.
On everything. And on Facebook, it's Comedian Speedy. What the fuck you laughing at?
I don't believe you or funny exists.
Sing the song, bitches.
Also, if you want to catch a latest episode and any other replays of the show, go to SiriusXM.com/on-demand.
And before you say that, I'm sorry, Auntie Lisa. She just texted me and said, why the fuck I got to find out about your surgery over the radio. Thanks for tuning in, and I'm sorry I didn't call you.
That's why we had a show.
Right. That ain't all you don't know about.
When you hear about my surgery, you better listen to the show.
with another show. But I still see that you wanna listen to a nigga like Speed
and Friends.
Never be no one else. Cause I know you know. Fucking with the Rollout Show.
Yeah. Now back to these dinosaurs.
Even if you're somebody else's, but not for long.
How long?
But not for long.
Yeah.
Cause I'm your type.
You are.
You got the wrong impression.
I do.
But not for long.
How long?
But not for long.
Hit it, T.
You might be
A dinosaur fan.
but I still see
that you wanna kick it with a T-Rex like me.
And Friends with Speedy.
no one else.
I know you know.
I'm fucking with the Rollout Show.
One more time. Can I sing this the way it's supposed to be done?
Oh, go ahead, Speedy.
Go ahead. That means you don't say Speed.
You might be
With someone else. Cause I still see that you want to be with a nigga like Speed.
never need no one else. Cause I know you know.
I'm gonna be like, I told you so. Who's coming up next?
Yeah, coming up next on the Foxxhole Friday Midday Mix, our very own Silver Fox that rocks. The DJ over there from Pacquiao, DJ Always.
No way. All about that. Fuck his set. We gonna keep going. I don't give a fuck about him performing. We're not gonna stop.